Did you hit the right button this time?
Are we live?
Hey!
According to Twitter, we are.
Hey, thank you so much for joining us. If you have been sticking around through some small technical issues.
Huge technical issues.
Huge technical issues.
Right.
But either way, let's put that in the past and let's enjoy some Pathfinder for the future. My name's Indigo and I am the DM for this chapter. We are in Chapter 3 of Doomsday Dawn, which is a Pathfinder playtest that Paizo has made to test different aspects and to test out different levels and all that fun stuff. So, today we are meeting 4 brand new characters. They are level 7. And why don't we start off with William?
Okay, so I'm William, pronouns they, them, or he, him, and my character is Taryn Halloway.
Mm-hmm.
She is a goblin paladin. That's about it.
Paladin of who? Who's your
Paladin
god?
Iomade.
Iomade, yeah.
Iomade. Me too.
Iomade. I am a day late with this joke. Did I sincerely, am I missing anything? Because I forget everything.
You're good.
I did it.
Lauren, your turn.
I hate to wait on your parade after you just got off.
Uh-oh.
But it sounds like you're in a warehouse.
Well, that's because we are, Chris. We're in a warehouse today. Thank you for noticing.
It sounds like we're in a
Hey,
warehouse.
what does that mean?
There's a lot of... it sounds like there's like an echo or there's a big open space. I don't know. You'd recognize the sound better.
Now you get to see some of the technical difficulties instead of just hearing about them on Twitter for 45 minutes.
That's fair. We would know better than...
Well, while they fix that and start looking at those things, I guess we'll just talk and you can...
Live from the warehouse.
Live from the warehouse, we're going to go ahead and listen to me talk. Pathfinder playtest. Let's see. If you have not watched yet, Krug and myself, have been doing a video series. First, we went over all of the classes in Pathfinder, and then now we're in the process of going through different aspects of the game. So we went over spell casting, and
Which was super helpful.
Was it?
Yeah.
I'm glad. And then we went over armor. And then
we're going over armor tomorrow.
Yeah, armor's coming out tomorrow.
Oh.
Or no, coming out Friday. Friday. And then we haven't talked about what next week, but I think weapons would be smart since armor weapons.
Yeah, I think a good idea would be to go back and forth between martial and non-martial.
Sure.
But that isn't something we've talked about. I don't know. We just looked at all the mechanics and pick stuff. If there's something specific that you want to see, write up to us somewhere.
Can I write to you here?
Sure.
An episode on runes would be cool because, as far as I can tell, it's pretty unique to Pathfinder, and I just looked into it this last time.
Okay, so runes.
Or magic
I
items
think
in
runes
general.
would have to go in after we finish weapons because it's kind of supplementary to weapons and armor, but more specifically, you'll see more runes for weapons.
Yeah, that's what I saw too.
Yeah. We're probably again, Krug and I haven't discussed this whatsoever, but Krug and I I think we should do another Pathfinder patch notes.
Yes.
Since there was 2 big, huge updates that came out on the 24th.
Which we're playing with today, right?
Yes.
Okay, good.
I might not have caught all of them, so
that would be pretty.
That's
good.
fine. I mean,
There's only 2 big
the 2 big ones was the -4 for untrained was the really big one, and what was the second one? How archetypes work.
Yep.
Those are the 2 big points to it. There's some smaller stuff to it, but yeah. So we're probably going to talk about those things next week, and then we're off for a little bit because TS and myself are going to get married. And
really?
Oh, shut up!
I did the same joke last week. I've known for years.
What is your guys' thoughts? I mean, I know we kind of talked about it at the end, but what have your guys' thoughts been about Pathfinder, but not specifically Doomsday Dawn?
We were actually talking, William and I, to Ben about it, who, he's talking about moving one of our games that is currently in 5th edition D&D into the Pathfinder 2 playtest for our next, arc. And so we were talking about it today, and there are things I really like about it. It's a lot more complicated to build a character, I think, and the numbers, the math is more involved, I think, than 5e is, but I like a lot. I like how big the numbers get, even at like lower levels. Like, your proficiency bonus being your level, and the fact that if you're trained in something, or even if you're not, you get better at things every level is really cool.
Yeah,
because
you're more experienced with the world, so you're slightly better, or just slightly less bad.
Yeah. Right.
You think we're good?
Seems fine.
Cool.
Famous last words.
I think we were at Lauren.
Yes. Hi, I'm Lauren, and I am playing Kemra Gillick, a dwarf cleric. Deity is Nethys, and I prefer she/her.
My name is Jonas, and I'll be playing the character Kirk, who is an elven cleric of... I'm pronouncing it Shaylin. It's Sehelyn, so it's up to you in your head. My pronouns are he, him. Kirk's are also he, him.
My name is Krug. I'm playing a gnome bard by the name of Krugish. I also have a pet bird whose name is Brug.
Brug?
Brug.
You jerk.
Brug and Krugish.
Brug and Krugish.
You friggin' jerk.
And my
Can't believe
pronouns
you've done
are
this.
he, him, and so is my character, and so is the bird.
Cool.
All right.
Okay, great.
Also, the bird can speak.
What? Is that...
Okay, hold on.
So everybody knows.
I better be hearing two character voices then, baby.
Ooh.
Wait, can I speak for my bird?
Yeah.
I can?
Yeah.
Oh, sweet.
You just said your bird speaks. Who's gonna speak for it? If
I don't know. I
you're
thought it was
playing
going to be an
the
NPC, but if I get to speak for it, I'm super gonna.
Don't.
You control its actions. Why shouldn't you also control its
Also,
speech?
That is
don't give
100%
Indigo a
logical.
reason to do a bird voice.
I mean, there might be situations where I might interject, but
Sure.
for the most part, I feel that
I
you know.
would have complained.
So all of you know each other from the past. You have all worked for the Order of the Palatine Eye for a
Prince
little while.
Palpatine. Every time you say that, I think you work for Prince Palpatine.
Palpatine Eye.
So all of you have been working for the Order for a little while. You guys go out on adventures together as well as separately, and all of you have received a letter. Faithful friends, your sisters and brothers of the esteemed Palatine Eye are at a loss. We need the assistance of a specific expert, but to get it, we need help from you. To explain, 2 years ago, an ancient tomb in Capafrasura.
So the letter was smudged there.
Right.
You're like, they didn't know how to say it either.
I put my coffee down.
Our agents received the most sinister gem called the Countdown Clock. So, people who are playing along with us,
Countdown clock.
this was the group that you had all played previously in Chapter 2. Also, that means there's been a 2-year gap between the last session and this session.
So Ryland is 14 now. I think he's
Wow.
had his bar mitzvah.
He might be dead,
Or dead.
That's
given
true.
his family history.
That's true. His brother
And his
probably
obsession
killed
with brooms and mops is... within a...
They do kill. They're killers. They're killers, everyone.
him. Choked on
Why
dust.
he's like level 19 now and he's still trying to use those spells.
Within its facets dance shifting runes that chronic an elapsing of time. Our scholars have recently determined that these shifting runes are counting down to the year 4718. This is most alarming, for we have almost learned that this is a significant. This year is of significance to the Dominion of the Black. Beyond these facts, we are stymied. Sure.
Also smitten. I'm smitten.
We're
Yeah,
smitten.
I'm smitten.
The Palatine Eye needs you to know what we face. Specifically, we need the research skills of one Dr. Verid Usler. Ustal's a foremost expert in the Dominion of the Black and a valiant professor at the Sintacompte School.
You're almost done.
Yep, if I'm almost done, you mean I'm halfway through. The doctor, however, is not currently in residence at his post. We understand he has gone on a sabbatical to the Somberfell Hall, a manor his family has owned to the southwest shores of the Lantern Lake. Some say that his research into the Dominion has left his mind in decayed state, If there are any other way to thwart the evil we face, we would not bother the good professor. Along with a group of like-minded and like-minded partners we've assembled, we ask you to travel to the professor's retreat and humbly ask his aid. Dr. Osklar knows the horrors of the Dominion and would visit on us better than anyone else. And his respects those dedicated to thwarting them. He is, by all accounts, a religious man, and we hope he will listen to you. Consider our case and help us despite the rest of the undertaking. So yeah, that's the letter
Cool.
you guys get.
You left out the part where it said like-minded. It said like we gathered like-minded. It also said very hot.
That's true. It did, which I did. That is part of my character's whole deal.
Sure.
Like-minded, very hot individuals.
Are they all adults this time?
Yes. I'm hundreds of years old.
Yep. Wait, hold
I'm
on.
3 adults.
I'm 289.
Wow.
Nice.
Wait, how old are you?
Hundreds.
That's
I'm
what you're telling
hundreds.
me?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's all I have.
He literally wrote 2 question marks.
I'm 33, and goblins only live to be 50, and at like max, and most of them only live to be 20 because they're like so fragile.
So then I'm the youngest because I'm only 50, and
As an elf or dwarf?
live
Dwarf,
to be
yeah.
like 350.
Wow.
So
Okay.
I'm the baby.
You're a teen.
Wow.
The 4 of you are all riding your horses.
Oh, so I do get a horse. Oh, wow. I'll have you know I got rid of a feat.
Me too. I was a cavalier for a hot minute.
$20 says that you wish.
Immediately get off the horse and enter the
So the more you immediately get off of your horses.
Yeah.
You're
Right?
taking your horse,
Okay.
and as you get closer to your location, like the smoky, let me get in character voice.
Please.
Oh, God.
Like the smoky
Oh.
Ooh, that is smoky.
exhale of a mighty beast. A billowing haze blankets the lake. A massive mansion rises from the mist, with sweeping roofs topped 2.5 vaulted stories. The manor's grand entrance is consistent of mahogany double doors, a white marble knocker fashioned with the likeness of an angel-shaped ankh, and a tarnished bronze place card that reads Somberfell Hall.
That was the worst underscore ever.
Okay, I walk up the stairs and I grab the
Wow.
knocker.
Oh, you beat me to it. Are there 2 knockers? I'm just asking.
Kirk's gonna stay back. Let them open the doors.
Okay.
He's currently sucking on a stick,
All right.
just like holding it in his mouth.
So you take the knocker and you knock on it.
You take... Camera takes the knocker
Yeah.
and knocks on it.
Would any of you guys like to take a look at the knocker itself?
Yeah.
That's a good
I'll roll a
idea.
perception check on that.
I'm gonna take out my dice.
27.
Oh, what a good clean start.
24.
24.
That's 18 for Taryn. She's on it.
19?
19.
No, she's not.
You all look at it, and it is clearly a religious item. Does anyone want to roll a religious check?
You know what?
Religion.
Religion.
There it
Yeah.
is. That would be a
20 total.
26.
I'll just...
26.
I'm good.
Okay. Anyone who has received higher than a 12
20 is higher than 12. Yes.
knows that the Ankh is a symbol of Sarenrae.
Oh.
Yes.
Saren Ray.
Hey guys, that's the Sarenrae thing.
Is Pastel around?
My friend Pastel always talks about her. That's right, my friend Pastel.
Canon. It's
Wow.
canon. I am also Pastel. I agree with this.
After you guys are talking and discussing about this, one ancient door creaks open, revealing a carpeted entryway lit with dozens of weeping candles in floor sconces. Standing in the doorway is a grim-faced woman with several loose scrolls still in one hand. Unimpressed, she says, "Well, yes?"
Well, watch out you don't knock the candles over. You don't want to set your carpet on fire.
Are you the doctor?
No.
No, let's look.
We're here looking for the doctor, Dr. Verid Osklar.
Yeah, he's quite busy, and you know what? So am I.
We're sent by the eye, man. If that
Yes, we're sent by the eye,
man.
I didn't realize that there were any eye doctors.
And I didn't realize either.
You're Yoda!
You are Yoda.
I'm close. Close I am.
Yoda copied him, thank you very much.
Yeah, he's
The
much older.
whispers. No.
No, you misunderstand. The Order of the Palatine Eye. That's who we're with, right?
Palpatine eye. Palpatine.
She goes, come in.
All right, cool, yeah.
So she invites you into the main hallway.
I make sure not to knock over any candles.
This receiving hall is oppressingly gloomy. Though an underlight candle glitters 20 feet overhead, dusty red carpeting run down its center, flanked with 2 rows of 6-foot-tall iron floor sconces, and a few lit candles at the end of the hall are staircases leading to the 2nd floor balcony. So you're waiting there for a minute or so.
Did she ditch us, or is she?
She's getting the professor.
Okay, word.
Yeah, she said, "Come in." You know, she's like,
Cool.
"All right, I'm gonna go get the professor. I'll be right back."
And she never returns.
So wait, how are we planning on? Is there something we can offer the professor, or?
Well, that letter said he should be pretty hip to just help us, so I don't think there should be much convincing at all. If you ask me.
You know what? Let me do all the talking.
Yeah,
Because I'm very personable.
I've always said that about you. You know, that you're very
I've always
personable.
felt it.
Yeah, I'll make sure to introduce you as the personable one when he walks out. No, you should do all the talking.
Wait, before we get too far away from it, when you told us about the door, when you said like an ancient door, I thought you were going to say an ancient dork comes to. Suddenly an ancient dork
You're
comes
just
to.
old nerd.
Anyway,
A disheveled-looking man in his 40s emerges
ancient
from what?
An ancient dork.
No, an ancient door. A disheveled-looking man in his early 40s emerges from a door to the right, one after the large central entrance area. Each of you have a map that you guys can look at.
Mm-hmm.
His eyes are blurry and his clothes are rumpled. But he strides up to you and vigorously and extends his hand. I'm Mr. I'm Dr. Orvik. How are you?
I'd like to reach out and grab his hand to shake it. Hello?
And he shakes your hand.
Cool.
And he goes, oh, but you already knew that.
Before let's go on my hand, I'm going to cast status on him.
Okay.
So as long as we're in the same plane of existence and both alive, I know his direction from me, distance from me, and any conditions affecting him for 24 hours.
All right.
So just get that out of the way.
Okay.
And I'm so focused on that, I don't even say my name. I'm just shaking his hand and just
this
nodding.
is Kirk.
Wait, hold on. Where's status?
Status, level 2 spell.
Also, detect magic.
As long as
like
you and the
cast
target are on the
level.
same plane of existence and both alive.
What actions does it cost?
Somatic and verbal.
So you shake his hand. Hi, my name is Hamala Jabala.
In celestial.
Okay, so it tells you direction of where he is. Is that correct?
Yes.
And then what else?
Distance from me, direction, and any conditions affecting him.
I'd like to point out, death is a condition technically.
So-
just throwing that out there.
You even with what level spell is this?
2.
2. You can feel that there is some sort of condition over him, but you have no idea what it is.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, you can feel you're like something's not right.
Yeah, Dirk's just kind of like he recoils a little bit and he like his
Detect
eyes
magic.
cross.
The whole
Kirk.
the room feels magical.
Yeah. Cool.
Like-
So yeah, the whole room.
Yeah.
Is magic. Okay. This is Kirk, and I'm Taryn, and this is Kemra, and that's Krugish, and that is Brug.
You remembered literally all the names. Good job.
Most of them are very easy.
This time.
Yeah, right.
Nard.
So, what brings you here?
We
Need you to come with us.
Yes.
Oh, that's quite impossible. I'm sorry.
All
Why
right.
is it?
I have some very important studying to do. That's actually why me and some of my students are here.
Oh, okay.
Everyone can come with
Yeah.
us then.
Well, we've got some pretty important business too. Like some world-ending stuff.
I'm sure it is. I understand that, but it's quite impossible for us to adventure out and without finishing the current.
Why is it impossible?
Yes.
What do you have to finish? Can we help you finish it?
No, it's quite fine. Me and my students are working at it.
Are you sure? We're very hot.
Can I see your students? Where are they?
So the person that came out and like greeted you, like,
Yeah.
oh well, the person that came out and greeted you, that's Lucy. She's actually one of my top students. She actually graduated already, and she's helping me out with this. We're quite close to finishing, but
Finishing what?
our studies.
What are your studies?
It's so difficult to explain because we haven't quite understood it ourselves. So it's kind of.
Is it something that solves a problem?
How do you not know what you're studying?
It's complicated. Not even I fully understand it. So forgive me for
Can I make
forgive
a
me if
perception
my
check
yes, of
to
course.
see if he legit doesn't think that we'd understand it, or if he just doesn't want to tell us?
Let me finish reading his little text
sure,
block,
sure.
and then because there might be information later in the text block that might assist you in that. I fully understand. Not even I fully understand it. So forgive me if my explanation is lacking. I'm looking into a thread I've never before pursued. I didn't even know it existed until recently. It has to do with the workings of the Dominion of the Black through agents from the Gomorrah. It's vital that I learn more because dark forces may be at work as we speak, but I can't even know what help to seek if need be until I finish my work.
Well, can you take that with us? Because we're trying to defeat them.
That's why we're here.
We need you to come with us
sure you're
so
about
we
the
can
black
defeat
thing.
them.
Yeah, we're also worried about that evil group
Whatever.
that you said.
Called.
I believe you,
Black
but
Dominion.
if I don't solve my problem, if I don't solve the problem facing me now, I may be of no use to anyone.
What's the problem?
I can't say more, but I need only a little more time. A few days, perhaps. Maybe even just the rest of the night, if we're fortunate. You've had a long journey. Perhaps you'd like to stay the rest in a bedroom upstairs. I'll update you with my progress once we've refreshed.
Okay. I'm gonna go put my arm around his shoulder and just like buddy in next to him and be like, old Kirk here is pretty well read. Maybe I could help you out with some of this occult stuff. I'm pretty versed in it, man.
I'm sure you quite are, but
oh, cool. Bring me with you. Yeah.
Once you're starting a math problem, it's very difficult to explain where you are
Right, of
halfway
course.
through it to someone new.
I've gone through
I
the
think
same
it would be
thing.
best if just me and my other students worked on it. But Lucy here will show you around. Please feel free to use any of the wares of the castle or of the mansion. Just please leave us alone in the study.
All right.
Yeah.
If there's anything that we can do to make it less of a 2-day thing and more of a night, evening thing, maybe get some breakfast in the morning and then hop on a horse and go glopping away, just let us know. We'll be here. I'm worried, but we should be fine.
Yeah. Yeah, we will be fine.
Great. Well, Lucy here will take you to your rooms. I must go if we want to be ready by the morning. If possible, I should go back to it immediately.
Sure.
Good evening. And he walks back to the study.
Are we alone at this point? Or
You're with Lucy.
Oh, Lucy's
Okay.
still there.
Cool. Good to know.
What's up, Lucy?
Have we done the cameras since we started?
No.
Yeah, we did, but just
Maybe I was out of the room for that. I
possibly.
was.
No, I'm with you. No, I'm not.
You're like, get out!
But it's true.
All right, so we're with Lucy now.
Lucy's like, all right, come on, let me take you to your room. She takes you to
While we're walking to the room, can
Yeah.
we have an aside, like where we're all whispering to each other?
yes, of course.
Does anybody have sleep?
Like a spell.
Yeah, I'd like some sleep,
I'm about to
man.
get some sleep if you know what I mean.
Yeah, for sure.
Sleep on the-
You want me to cast sleep on you? You having a hard time sleeping?
No,
I'm
the
him.
doctor.
Let me just take him with
Aren't
us.
you the smart
Oh, the
one?
doctor? Who said that?
You just said you knew stuff about stuff.
Oh, I know a lot of stuff about stuff. Doesn't mean I'm smart.
Me
What?
neither.
So, did you tell us about the condition that was affecting?
I will now. So I tell you guys
There's a
that.
condition and you don't know what it is.
And I actually, Jake, is there a chance that an occultism roll would help me kind of identify that feeling?
You can make the attempt. Go for it.
Cool. So I'm gonna attempt it, and I'm gonna I have the assurance feat in occultism. So
Okay.
since I'm a master, it's a 20.
Okay.
And if I fail, I also took the automatic knowledge. So if 20 fails, tell me one truth and one lie. If 20 is good, just tell me the truth.
Okay. So he's all about occultism.
Oh
Yep.
my gosh.
So it definitely assists. You definitely feel that it is something dark and sinister.
Okay.
It is something otherworldly that is affecting him. Either there is some sort of mind control that is being involved, or he himself is turning into something else.
Okay. So I'll tell you guys everything. And it's weird that I haven't heard of this because I've heard of a lot of stuff, you know.
Wait, you said either there's mind control,
Mind control, or he's turning into something,
else.
which are pretty different effects.
Those are pretty different effects.
It's like transmutation versus the mind control one.
Well, a long time ago,
So Lucy stops you and she goes, "We're here at your rooms."
in a galaxy far, far.
She says, "Again, feel free to walk around and do what you need to do. Downstairs is the kitchen if you get hungry.
Lucy?
You need to have some explaining to do."
So I'm gonna walk into my
Lucy!
room, and I'm gonna cast detect magic in my room,
Okay.
which is heightened to 4th level because that's as high as it goes in level. And I have 4th level spells. So I can pinpoint the source of the highest level magic in the room. I don't learn the exact location, but I can narrow down the source to a 5-foot cube. If the source is larger than a 5-foot cube, I identify only the cube nearest to me. And for 3rd level before, I learned the school of magic, the highest level magic within range that the spell detects. If
So-
multiple effects are equally strong, the DM determines which.
So when you cast that, you immediately are familiar that it's an item that is on one of the 3 of your partners, or even
Okay.
yourself. There is everything.
So within 30 feet, it's just our stuff.
It's completely mundane objects within the room.
Okay.
It's a bed. It's a chair.
Cool.
It's primarily a bed chamber. There's some tables and stools and it's not it's a nice living quarter, but it's not fanciful or rich. Everything clearly no one has lived in this in a while. There's dust on everything, and something might be broken, but no one's ever bothered to fix it. But it's just kind of the room that people come in and stay in. So
And is it room
But
one
it's
room
full
for
of
all
dust
of
and
us?
there's
No.
a bunch of people living here now?
no, so
These guest bedrooms?
yeah, these are guest bedrooms, but
Okay.
you in the letter it was explained to you that that you all that he had recently moved up here
Oh,
because
okay.
he'd recently moved to this location to do something, and you're not quite sure. But from talking with him, you're assuming that whatever research he's doing, he's left the school to come here and do that privately away from people. And so more than likely no one had been living here previously.
But now it's him and a bunch of students, or some amount of students.
Yeah,
And
at least
and
one.
Lucy is one of them.
She's the best one, which means there's at least 2.
Lucy was an alum.
Right. Cool.
Cool. Hey, Kurgish,
Yeah.
can you do that to my room too?
Yeah. I'm gonna do it to all of the rooms.
Okay, yeah, it's
In the whole building.
I will
So
go through it all.
if you would like to look at your map, it is the middle section of images. That's the 3
Oh,
bedrooms.
yep.
Yes.
Those are the 3 bedrooms in which you're staying in.
Uh-huh.
You can split yourselves amongst however you feel appropriate.
Well, there's only 3 beds, so who's cuddling with Kirk?
So I'm in the middle one by myself. And you guys can split the
Wow.
other 2.
the big one. The
I'm in the
biggest
biggest room alone,
Yeah.
and then
That's
you guys
fine with me.
can have the
Yeah,
smaller
doesn't
room.
matter.
I
on the
need a lot
outside.
of room. I'm a goob.
Honestly, I got my tent. I could just set it up in Krugish's room. I think
No.
that'll be
I
fine.
don't think you
Okay.
can.
Right over in this corner. Yeah.
No, Krugish
Oh
is
no, I'm already setting it up, man. I can't take it down now.
No,
It would feel
Krugish is
bad.
not alone. Krugish is with Brug.
Oh, that's right. Brug is gonna need.
Brug needs
I'm
room to
just gonna.
spread wings and
Your character would
fly.
know that I can do this.
Table.
Sure. And so you're gonna. Okay. All right, fine. You don't gotta magic me, man. I'll set my tent up in your room.
In all three of the bedrooms, you see that there are like bay window doors that go out to
We have some balconies?
yeah, that go out to balconies that actually overlook the lake.
Oh, so it's $3,000 in LA.
It's way
That would
more
be
than
Wow.
that would be
If
the
it's a
closet.
single-
Yeah.
if it's a
That would be
single-
the closet
closet.
inside of this house. All right, would be $3,000.
I just mean the one room with a balcony. It's like, one room and a balcony? $9,000, please.
Yep.
You can see a lake. That's so rare in LA.
So yeah, the three of you guys have talked amongst yourselves. What would you like to do other than detecting magic in the rooms?
We gotta do some snooping,
nothing.
right?
Yeah.
This
sweet.
feels
Like,
feels
let's
really
find the
weird.
library
Well,
to find
yeah.
out like maybe
I
more
mean,
about
yeah.
who used to be here.
Do we think that there is danger for us from the professor?
I think that's a very
He was
distinct
super
possibility. Yeah.
Super sketch, yeah. And
Yeah.
Lucy was very short.
Lucy was very short and really curt with us.
Oh.
Yeah, she kind of didn't like
They're
us
hiding
very much,
something.
did
Are
she?
you making a joke?
No, what kind of joke? Oh,
Like-
tell me. I want to hear it.
Never mind.
All right, man. Cool.
So wait, okay. I think we need to answer a really simple question. Do we trust the people that we've interacted with so far?
No.
No.
Yes.
One of them's either under mind control or turning
Wait,
into
no.
something.
Sorry. I trust you three.
Oh yeah.
Oh, besides from
yeah.
us.
Yeah.
And I trust Brug for sure.
Yeah,
but I don't
Brug's
trust
great.
anyone else in this friggin'
Sometimes I
house.
don't
Yeah, not at
trust
all.
Brug.
That's
mean,
why
do
I
you
say we look to see if we can find a library to see who lived here first, because we don't know if what happened to the professor happened here and then he brought more people here, or if it happened somewhere else and it just held up here.
Maybe he can't leave.
Camera, I'm gonna be honest.
Maybe he literally can't leave until he.
I
Is
didn't
this the
even,
death house?
I didn't even think about the possibility of someone living here before him. That's a really good idea. That's awesome.
So you guys would like to explore the
Yes.
mansion?
Yeah.
I
I'm gonna
think-
take off my armor so I can snick.
Okay, so you leave the rooms and you're on the second floor of the building. To the left and to the right, there are sweeping stairs that take you back down to the main hall, where
Cool.
there is much more rooms. Also, up where you are, you also notice that nearest, let's just say Taryn's room, there is a small door next to the staircase.
A small door next to a staircase. Okay, can I try the door? Is it locked?
You can go to the door, sure. You walk to the door and you notice that it is padlocked.
Padlocked.
Wait, where? I'm confused.
If you look on the left,
Oh.
Yes.
there's a padlock on it.
Chimey chime.
What is that?
Can you?
Oh, your
please,
thingy thing.
Can you please tell me what that is?
Chimey chime. Oh, your
Chimey
thingy
chime.
Chime, chime. You know, nimble dodge.
Time of opening.
thing.
That's
it
a
says,
joke for repeat viewers. There you go. That's for you.
You activate this item by striking the chime and aiming it at the container door or lock you want to open. The chime sends out magical vibrations that replicate a third level knock spell against the target, except that instead of allowing you to attempt a thievery check, the chime attempts this check with a thievery bonus of plus 13. This targets only one lock or binding at a time, so you might need to activate the chime multiple times to open a target with several forms of protection.
Okay, so then you're going to roll your thievery check,
And add plus 13.
and you're gonna add 13.
Oh!
28.
You hear part of the padlock unlock.
Only part of it
You
unlocked.
hear
So yeah. So you have to do it several times, or can you? How many times? can you
10
activate
before
it?
it breaks.
Can
I
I
can't do
roll
it
a
anymore.
perception to see if
I mean, I
It's
could try
like-
a regular thievery check.
if that means she unlocked it part way, or to see if it can be unlocked more with another attempt?
Sure.
Is that something I'd be
roll.
able to?
Roll perception.
That's
Keep it
19.
A 19. There is definitely multiple parts of this lock.
Okay,
So
cool.
she had
Does it
unlocked one.
27?
What was the number?
19.
One of multiple.
Okay.
27 for my thievery check.
You,
This is not the chime, this is me.
Yep. you hear a second part of the lock unlock.
Oh wait, before we go any further,
Yeah.
Perception check
what
on
if it is
traps?
trapped?
Oh yeah.
Anybody?
Well, Krug made his magical check.
So it's not magic.
It's not.
Yeah,
But
so
still
yeah,
have
I'm just saying
magic
he
trap.
made his magical
So no,
in one of
don't
them.
need-
22 for a regular check. A trap check.
Does not seem successful.
Alright, do it.
But what if I get killed?
Oh, then I'll do it. Woo!
That is a 29.
You successfully unlock the padlock.
Yeah. Look,
And
guys,
then-
we did something.
And then it does one of those like Hitchcock pulls where like we're all around the door and it like
Oh, yeah.
it like pulls out and zooms in at the same time.
Mhm. Unlocked. I'd like to. Just like that.
So you take the door and it doesn't make noise. So you
I
yourself
go.
go.
Yes.
So it's a staircase up into the attic space. This is a cluttered storage room.
Cool. I'd like to look around.
Krugish.
Does everybody have dark vision?
I have low light vision.
Low light vision.
I have dark vision.
I have dark.
I'm gonna so
Detect magic at 4th level, Krugish.
I'm gonna tell. Oh my god, Brood. That was its name. Brug.
You forgot your bird's name?
Yeah, I should write it down.
I'm on top of it, baby.
Wow, you just made
You
it
have a
up
pencil right
before
here,
I
too.
Oh,
see.
thanks.
Oh, I see. You're just playing make-em-ups.
it's dark in here, right?
It's-
That's
it's-
not what we're
there's a
doing at
window.
all.
Okay.
And
I've
it's still
written
light
everything
out.
I'm
So
saying.
you can see decently.
Cool.
You don't like if you have low light vision, you're perfectly fine.
Cool.
I'm gonna tell Brug to perch on top of like the door, near the door somewhere, like not like
Keep
stealthing,
watch.
but like just watch the door. If anybody comes and looks like they're gonna open the door, just squawk like a crazy person.
Okay.
I mean, like
Oh,
a
you
crazy
mean
bird.
squawk like a bird?
So
if anyone's coming, squawk like a crazy person.
he
Bird's
flies
like,
down and
Like
purchases.
this.
He flies down and purchases himself in a very ideal position. Actually, he's smarter than that and actually flies outside of the room and
Yes.
perches himself on the balcony. And so that he could see anyone coming up the stairs.
I feel simultaneously proud and stupid.
So, yeah. What else would you guys like to do?
And then I'm gonna walk into the room.
Yeah, I want to walk into the room and I want to
I'm
look
sorry,
around.
I assumed you guys were in the room.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I thought
I'm
we
gonna
were
walk
in
in and look around.
Okay, so what are you rolling?
Yes. 16 perception.
This-
Perception. 17 perception.
How long do you feel like you would want to look around in here?
Like, I think I would give up after like 20 minutes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Although I'm an elf, so I have a long attention span. So
25
minutes.
I'm gonna cast detect magic and walk back outside.
No magic.
I'll walk back outside.
But
close the door behind
you
me.
said the magic word, which was 20 minutes. So
Wow.
you spend 20 minutes and you successfully rolled a perception check of 16, which was also the exact number.
Wow. Kurt's my best.
It's like you read ahead.
I did, I swear.
Sifting through
I
the
didn't
junk,
lie about my roll.
sifting through the junk, you make an alarming discovery:
Guys, I'm alarmed.
Bodies?
a decaying human corpse.
Okay.
Does it look like the doctor?
It does not look like the doctor.
And the identifying
Thank you, God.
items?
Roll checks. What checks would you like to roll?
I'd like to roll an occult on this thing to see what happened to
Okay.
make him dead. And I just want to take a 20 on that. So if 20 doesn't cut it, give me a lie into truth.
Okay.
Did nobody even come close to this door after like 10 minutes of standing there?
No, from what the groom, Brug can determine is that they're working in the library and they're studying hard.
Also,
they're
Oh yeah, they're a bunch of nerds.
if Dr. Nerdboy moves, just let me know because I have that mark on him.
You know that he's in that room.
Cool. So
Like,
if he gets farther or closer to me, just tell me.
like literally the only distance you feel is walking from one end of the room to the
Perfect.
other. Like, but it's usually like to go get a book or like I mean
I
you
mean,
don't
right.
know what he's doing.
But I'm sort of intuiting because I've done research.
yeah,
you know?
exactly.
Yeah.
Can I do a society check to see if I recognize
Sure.
like, anything on it that?
So-
I'm gonna do Arcana.
Society, Arcana,
20
Occultist.
occult.
Okay.
Medicine.
Medicine.
15.
Wow.
Yeah, that was a 14 for society.
It does not look to be of any organization, specific group. Yeah. What was your Arcana?
15.
This doesn't seem to be killed by any magical means, and does not seem to have any magical items on them or magical aura or anything like that. Krug, we're coming to you last, Jonas.
Cool.
We're coming to you next.
26. You notice a letter opener with the monogram VO embedded into the corpse's head.
Oh. Hey guys, I think he died from being stabbed in the head. There's
But is he the VO or did he get stabbed by the VO?
VO is Dr.
Are
VO.
you sure? We've never seen him. How do we know that the person downstairs is actually him?
That's a good point.
And then, what was your occultist?
20.
20. You feel that while this isn't necessarily an occultist thing, you can easily recognize that this is actually a zombie.
Okay. Cool.
The corpse is a zombie.
But he has a knife in his head, so he can't do anything.
It's a dead zombie.
Right. Okay.
It's a dead zombie.
Okay, cool. So I'll pass that on. Well, I mean that sort of tracks if the doctor said he was looking into some.
Is there just one?
Dark stuff?
If I was to
Would you
find
leave
a
the
zombie,
zombie
I would kill it.
Yeah, but why would you put it in the attic?
Well, you
don't
gotta have it
know.
somewhere, man.
Let me go back a little bit. From what you can tell from the environment and you're looking around, it definitely came in through the attic.
Oh.
And it was killed in the attic. It wasn't drug up here. It was killed and left where it was found.
Can I tell how long it's been dead? I mean, I guess dead and dead.
Yeah, I mean...
Nature or survival?
I mean, you can roll it...
With survival?
I would say the best roll... I would say the best roll would be religion, because zombies are under the realm of religious rolls.
Natural
Cool.
one. I know
That is a...
That dice was
20
awesome,
total.
and now I can shit.
A 20 total. So the zombie... You can't tell how long the zombie has been a zombie.
Okay.
But you can tell that the zombie...
Was unzombied.
Was, unzombied maybe a few days ago.
Okay, cool. Well, I think we should ask the doctor about this. I bet he'd be forthcoming with that information.
Kirk?
No, I don't really think that.
Look,
I am wise.
There's also another way of looking at it. The longer we distract the doctor, the longer it's going to take him to finish whatever he needs to finish.
Yeah.
And if it's really
But
something...
do we want him to finish what he has to finish? We don't know if he's good or bad, or being controlled by good or bad.
This is a famous person, right?
I mean, famous in the world of studying occult things.
Yeah,
I mean,
I use occult magic and I'm a bard, so
I'm a master of
theoretically it's
occultism.
possible
I'm
that I
an
could know what his face
expert
looks
of
like.
occultism.
yeah, theoretically, yeah.
Okay,
I'm not even
bardic
trained
knowledge.
in occultism.
Yeah,
See
go
if
for it.
That's his face.
That's probably a good idea for me. I'm going to take a 20.
20.
So,
I rolled a 20.
Yeah, that's super him.
Okay.
Oh, guys, I know exactly who this is.
No, that's 100% him.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, let's rephrase that. In a world of magic, that 100% looks like him.
So the guy,
And
the
we
doctor we met downstairs is,
That
to our knowledge,
looks
him.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When your status spell, does it tell you everything that's affecting him?
It tells me any conditions affecting it. So
Would that was like polymorph or like disguised or like illusioned?
Well, the thing is that there was only one
Condition, and I don't
and
know, yeah.
he doesn't know what it is.
unknown to me.
And then he used his occultism and his assurance, which got him the one true and the one false. So he just
I'm
knows
saying-
that there's only one condition, and it's
I
either
understand
one of
that.
those two things.
I understand that, but does that include something like something that's disguising him magically? Is that a condition? He's affected by the spell, the disguise.
I don't know. Like, as a DM, I'm not 100% sure, but I would say that based off of visually looking at him and knowing that there is a negative thing happening to this person, not by their own will, at least from what his knowledge is based off of, that it doesn't make sense that someone would also then
Like be impersonating him on top of that.
yeah.
Okay.
Well, hey, if we want to get some more information, we could talk to this guy.
Do we think he'd be honest?
I'm sorry,
Talk to a
what?
zombie?
Yeah, I can bring him back for like 10 minutes, man.
And
No matter how long he's been dead for, you can bring him back to life for 10 minutes?
Yeah.
And ask questions?
It doesn't. Yeah, I can ask. We can ask whatever we want for 10 minutes.
wait, would it bring it back as a zombie or bring it back as a person before the zombie?
Let me ask you really quick, Jake. Does it have a throat and a mouth?
Yes, it's a human.
But I mean, still. Like,
Yes,
okay. Yeah. I call back the deceased spirit. The corpse must be mostly intact, which it sounds like it is.
Are we just gonna
So we can
I
talk
love
to
this.
it. All right. It's called Talking Corpse.
Wait,
but
Before you do
Yeah.
that,
just tie it up?
I'm going to cast Zone of Truth
Okay.
in
Cool.
the attic thing that we're in.
nice.
Do you want me to read that to
This
you?
is
No, I know what it
amazing.
is.
You're both kicking my butt. I'm like sitting here like I built something ready to fight, and you're all like, okay, I've done everything else.
Look, during the fight, I will be standing behind you singing a pretty song, and you'll get a chance to shine.
Okay, wonderful.
So, you cast.
It takes 10
Zone
minutes,
of
by the way, to
Truth.
cast
Zone
this.
of-
Oh, he does.
Yeah, you cast Zone of Truth.
Oh, do you
probably
know how long it takes to cast?
At the
probably
end,
right
yeah.
right before in like a timely fashion, so that you can have both Zone of Truth and this person up. And you shouted out, William, that, or let me start using your character here. Taryn shouted out that you all should tie the person up.
Which I've been wearing a chain that
Okay.
I'll take off to tie it up with, if we want to use that.
Maybe the chain would make it a little less likely to comply.
Well, did you say
Yeah,
you're calling
alright.
him spirit?
Like, I think
Into the body.
this is the way I think about it. If somebody was able to kill it with a letter opener, we probably won't have any troubles killing it. If it goes
Sure.
crazy, let's just like treat it like a
In fact, let's put him in a bed so he feels comfortable.
I don't think we should take it out of the
Move out of this
Um,
room.
I don't think we should take it out of the attic.
Let's just keep it up here.
All right.
Let's tie it up like a little bit, and then do the business. Sorry?
Is anyone really good at diplomacy, by the way? I have a 5.
I'm excellent at diplomacy.
Perfect.
I have
So
13.
you're.
Oh
so
wow, mine's 11.
we get 3 questions
Oh.
for it to answer. I think we should start with you using diplomacy just to get them on our side,
Okay.
and then we'll figure out what the questions should be.
Okay.
Okay, so you
Well, that's
begin,
if it.
How long? What's the duration?
10 minutes.
but you only get 3 questions.
Correct.
Right.
I just want to know if we could take some time beforehand to like.
Yeah. So, so you cast the spell, and you see the corpse, which was kind of slumped up against like the window. Open its eyes, and look around the room.
Doctor?
Wait. Can I? What is it? Necromancy? Do you know?
This is a necromancy spell.
Okay. I'm gonna look at the corpse and say, "I'm very sorry, but do you know that you're dead?"
That's one
Well-
question.
I mean,
No one asked any
the
other
bull
questions.
got away from me, and I just flew off of the buggy, and I don't remember anything past that.
Okay, so it's just a civilian person.
Well, I mean, no, this is... We know that this is the guy, right? Or we know the guy downstairs was the
downstairs
guy.
is the guy.
Okay, gotcha. Sorry. Wow, I was totally thinking about that wrong. Okay, so he was just a normal dude who was zombified and then killed again.
Is this your house?
I've never been here before.
Nude.
I have an idea for one more.
Sorry,
Okay,
I just used that
that's all right. All right.
question. I was like,
That's okay. No, that was a good character moment.
Yeah.
Very character.
I like sincerely
We got
covered
one
my
more
mouth and I was
question.
like, oh no, that was a
Anything
question.
weird going on in this town beforehand? Maybe?
Yeah.
Or do you know the name of the doctor?
Yeah.
I'm
Maybe,
messaging this
We
to
really
them.
know.
maybe we should ask him to
Yeah,
tell
message
us
him.
everything he knows about Doctor So and So.
That's not a question.
Can you tell us everything you know?
Oh yeah.
Oh, well, then
What
you
is
just-
everything you know
don't ask.
about?
Don't give him a yes or no question.
What is everything you know about Doctor So and So?
A lot.
Would you tell us everything?
What would it
you
sound
know?
like if you told
about
us
this?
everything you
No,
know
listen,
about
listen,
Doctor So and So?
Listen, we don't need 100% of the information.
No,
could
we just need one really
we could-
good piece of
We
information.
could just ask, would you call Dr. So-and-so good or evil? That's all I really
He
want
might
to
not know Doctor So and So,
Then-
but
Or
yeah.
you knew him beforehand and not now.
If you
Yeah.
had to describe Dr. So-and-so, would you say good, evil, you don't
How-
know, or
yeah.
I don't know him well enough to
What?
describe him?
How would you describe Doctor So and So? What? Or like, because we want.
I don't think he knows anything about that.
I think that's probably true as well. I think this is a person who died. We're just talking about this in front of him.
And he's just looking around.
I don't think he could hear us if we don't ask him questions.
Yeah.
I mean, he can.
Oh, he can?
Like,
Yeah.
it's like a spirit is put into the zombie's body.
We're
and
just not
has
directing
whatever-
any of our statements
Yeah.
towards
So we
him.
can't
So.
do
By the way, Dr. So-and-so is
Dr.
Virid.
Virid Oscalar.
I'll write this down this time.
Osler,
Like a
you've
good player.
said his last name like 5 different ways.
It's Oscilar.
So I've been saying Oscalar.
Osler.
Oscalar.
Osler.
VERID.
Verid.
Maybe we want to ask it why there's a knife in its head?
I don't think you would know that. It was a zombie.
Because he said he fell off the buggy.
Yeah,
It
that's
seems
what
as
that-
though it does not remember anything
So we
before
wouldn't have
after
memories.
becoming a zombie.
Sure.
Well,
maybe
that-
we just want to know where it's from,
Or where
so
he was
we
going, or
who it
Said something
is.
about falling off a buggy.
yeah,
Yeah.
so maybe he was coming this way.
Where were you going on the buggy?
Where
Why were you on a buggy?
Where are you from?
I think.
Where are you
honestly,
from?
I
Who
think
are
that's
you?
going to be completely useless.
Who are you? Who
Who
are
are
you?
you?
If it, I just think we ask it if it knows the doctor or what it thinks of the doctor. If it knows the doctor, we find something. If it doesn't know the doctor, I think anything else it could know is pointless.
Sure. Do you know Dr. Oscalar? Dr. Virid Oscalar?
I think I've delivered food to him.
Yeah.
But I didn't know him personally.
Thank you.
Awesome. Bye.
Thank
Oh,
you
we
for
didn't
your
get his
help.
name though. That would have been a cool one. I'll name him Todd. All right, talking
First
corpse
kill of the
gone.
game. Good job, guys. Technically, like if
While he was
you
alive, I
stretch
could have
it
done
real
Bind
hard.
Undead.
First kill of the game.
What?
I could have done Bind Undead while he was. I don't think that's true. Maybe.
So what would
Okay.
you all like to do now?
So there's no other. This room is a dead end, right?
Correct.
Once we're into it, the only way out is where it came in.
Yes, and then there's the window where you found the corpse.
Right.
I know what you may think, but perhaps to cover more ground,
No.
We should split up. I think that's actually a
No.
really good idea. Is that what you were going to be saying?
No.
I think
No.
Kemra and I can go to the library, get information to see who lived here before.
library.
We
I
can
didn't
go
realize
to the
that.
kitchen, see if we can get more information.
Sir,
Wink.
the correct term for the location they are is the salon. Sorry.
Okay. That's where
No.
we are? or
No, the
that's where
salon is where
They are. So we can find the
Yeah.
library.
So we can go to the library.
There is a library, yeah.
And we
so
can go
we'll
to the salon.
No.
What time is it?
It's still afternoon.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So I'm not even tired. I think.
So you don't know
Yeah.
where any of the rooms are.
Right.
You've explored 100% of what you can tell, the attic as well as the upstairs.
So let's go then.
We're gonna go downstairs.
Yeah, down the main floor.
I have a lot of magic that makes people tell me the truth.
Okay.
I'm talking to the party. No offense. Not
Oh,
trying to, like,
no.
tell you to fuck
Jake,
up.
please.
No.
Yeah. So if we want, we could just make them tell us, but we have to be prepared for them to be very mad at us afterwards.
Yeah, I think if we can just, get it out in the old-fashioned way, like with words, that's probably safer, right?
Yeah, the old-fashioned one.
Yeah. Cool, man.
What is both of your definitions of the old-fashioned way?
Okay, so I have
Mine is to lie to them until they tell us the truth.
And when they don't beat it.
I have a spell called Dimension Door.
Oh, cool.
So if I go down to the salon and something bad happens, I can just bamf
Pop out?
to wherever I need to be.
Cool. Can you take me with you?
No, I can't take you.
But do you have to see where you're going with the dimension door?
No. Well, yes, at base. Wait.
Do you have to do you have to physically be able to see it? See where you're going?
Oh yeah, I do.
Anywhere thing.
Yeah, I
there will
do.
be windows and you can look outside.
No.
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 It's a zombie ground.
I think no matter what, we should
Dang it.
investigate some more. So let's
I
go
was
to the
gonna
main
say
floor.
I just want to go to the salon and ask them more questions.
Yeah, they said leave us alone, but I think we're not going to do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So for sure.
So
I
you
wanna
go
do this
downstairs and you go to the salon door.
Do we all go to the salon door?
Sure.
I want to go to the
think we should go to the
library.
library.
I think the two of you can
Let's
go
split in half, yeah.
I think let's split up. I think just for the lulls.
Mm-hmm. I think we should split the
Player knowledge. Oh, no, hold on. Character knowledge. There's no such thing as let's never split up.
party. Yeah.
That's silly.
We've all been adventuring on our own, so we're all competent.
Yeah, they brought us together. We're
And
like-minded
now we're
and very
in the
hot.
creepy
We're
mansion.
like-minded and very physically attractive. So, you and I go to the salon.
Yeah.
Two, you go to the other
Library.
thing? Library.
Yeah, because I really want to know about all this occult stuff, and you can talk us out of any
Jake's
bad
reading the
situation.
passage right now that says if they split up, this is how they die.
So, yeah.
So okay, let's start
Well,
with
at
you
least
guys because
you
you know
can
where the
declare.
salon is.
And I can feel it.
You know where he is. So you walk up to the salon door. You can clearly hear people on the other side, and you open the room. The Somberfell Hall's salon may have once been a relaxing room for entertainment, but today the chamber has been converted into a fancifully messy study. In the room, you see Orsul, Oslar, Lucy, and two other students, you presume, working. And they look over at you and say, "What are you doing? We told you not to come in here. The doctor will summons you when he's ready. Please leave."
I want to just like, why
Did
did
the
I do
doctor
a...
say the doctor will summon you?
No, the
that
doctor
Okay.
did not say it. Lucy
was
said
Lucy.
that.
I want to just like be like looking around at
sounds
everything
like
and then do a
this.
perception check
Okay.
of the room. That is 19.
So this room is fucking messy. There's
Okay.
literally books
Don't worry
scattered
about it.
everywhere. Like just every part of the room there are books everywhere. You can't really tell what's in them because
Okay.
the writing is in different languages based off of the book as well as
Sure.
like sizes and fonts and stuff like that. So it's like you walk in and you're just like it's an explosion almost like of like different colors and different like everything going on, and each person kind of has like their own like little circle of where they've got like books strewn around them and they're just kind of like
It's like finals week.
yeah
Yeah.
exactly.
Awesome.
It's finals week, you know, they're all there and the doctor's in the back and he's just like ugh.
Mm-hmm.
And he's not paying any attention to all of you. He's
Cool.
very focused.
I just want to.
Sorry, I'm looking for something.
I want to just be like snap back and be like, oh, I'm sorry, we were looking for some kind of bathroom or something. This isn't the right door I'm seeing. We can back up unless you guys need help still. Here.
No, we're quite fine. Thank you.
So no help from us. Again, read a lot of books on this stuff. I know a lot a stuff, and I'm hundreds of years old.
Trust me, as much as
And
I
very
would love the assistance and
Very
being
hot.
able to get this done with,
Yeah.
the longer you and I stand here talking, the longer it's going to take us. And from my understanding, you need the doctor's help.
Yeah. That's why I'm here to help you read
Yes,
this stuff. You
yes.
know, get more. I'm a
Give him
research
time.
assistant.
Allow him
You
to.
don't have to pay me, dude.
I gotcha. Allow him to study. Please. Now, please leave. All right, so we'll come back to you because I know Krug is reading some things. So you are both, Taryn and Kemera, are in the main hall where you guys entered.
Yeah.
What do you want to do?
Okay, so we know where the salon is.
Yes. So the salon is the second door to the right.
Second door to the right. Okay.
Oh, it does look messy.
Second door to the right. Okay, so and there's an upstairs that we've been to. There's an attic that we've been to. Do we have any reason to believe that there's a basement?
Not that you can tell.
Okay, then I want to try the first door on the left.
Okay.
Is it locked?
No. You open the door. This kitchen contains large
That's the
food
kitchen.
preparation counter, as well as counters along the wall with small fire pits and built-in ovens.
I want to look around, see if like, how big are these ovens?
I mean,
Big enough to fit a body in?
maybe a goblin.
Is that a threat?
Why would you say that?
No, but if you'd like to, you can roll a perception check.
Sure. Hot diggity, 25?
So in the room, you open up the ovens. You see pots and pans and stuff like that.
In the ovens? No, I'm kidding. Sorry. Go ahead.
No food is stored here. though in the cabinets contain roughly a dozen large, well-made silver cooking knives.
Are there is there dust all over like in this place?
Less, like you can tell that they've
They've
used.
used the area.
Yeah, but it's still like not kept up. Like
can I take all of the knives?
sure.
Okay, I'd like to do that.
Player knowledge wise, those knives are considered to be expert quality silver daggers.
Oh snap!
Wow. How many do we have?
That sounds like a bunch of money.
Or silver
A
weapons.
dozen.
Or
There was 12.
Cool.
Or silver weapons.
3 each.
I'm gonna take them.
Okay.
I'm just gonna take them.
Yeah. There's no one in the room to
And
stop you.
I'm gonna look at the camera and be like, all right, I'm not stealing these.
No, take them. Oh, and we can speak Goblin while they're not here.
You speak
I speak
Goblin.
After all these years.
Oh, cool. Let's speak Goblin then.
So
I was thinking.
So in the room, the only other doors in the room is the one that you came through, and then there are 2 doors to the north.
The door to the north.
Door to the north. Door to the north. Okay, so I'm gonna go to the door to the north.
Okay.
Jon Snow.
There are 2 of them.
I'm gonna go to one. He's gonna go to the other.
You open it up and you go into the same room. It's
So the doors and look at each other, and it's the real comedy shtick.
from what you can tell, it's like an in and an out for like
Wait staff.
Wait
Oh,
staff,
yeah.
exactly. That will go
Gotcha.
into the room.
Oh no, I went in the outdoor.
Yeah, get on the in and out of the end. You can't go out on the in and in and out.
Floor to ceiling glass panels, a luxury that must have cost the family a fortune. Made up with posh dining room entry western wall, a solid mahogany dining table overlooked the magnificent vista through the thick layer of dust covering it. Smaller serving trays and furniture are arranged neatly around the room, around the table.
I'll do a perception check of this room now.
Okay.
That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna check around, see if there's any I'm trying to determine if there's partly if I can tell if there's something nefarious going on, and also how these people live. I don't know.
Sure.
Because the rooms upstairs were really dusty, and 17.
Okay. In the room, you can see that there are 2 dining carts on wheels.
26.
You can
26 help?
26.
no.
Anything better?
You can easily push these dining carts around. You also notice that the main dining table has been anchored to the floor, so it's not movable.
It's been anchored to the floor.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just usually that size, and you can't you don't want it to move because then it's
Sure.
just it's
The king might be there.
Yeah,
and
exactly.
It's embarrassing.
So let's go back to you guys.
Cool. So
On to the next one.
while he's talking to
Distracting Lucy.
what's her face?
Lucy.
Lucy.
I'm gonna first send a message to Will if he's within 500 feet of me, and say, "Did you guys find anything yet?"
And I can respond, right?
Yeah.
I
Okay.
think he has to be able to see
So-
you
Nope.
to respond.
So
No?
by this
to
time you're
respond?
I think to respond, he has to be able to see you.
Really?
Yeah. Because I wanted to do something like that earlier. I also have a message.
I also have message.
Dang.
Yeah.
so you hear
Wait,
did
you also have message?
Oh, perfect.
Yeah.
So we, so
Cool.
between us, yeah.
yeah, the 3 of you have
Oh,
message.
yeah.
So we can communicate in our heads.
Yeah.
As long. Wow, we split it up. Actually, it doesn't matter how we split it up because 3 of us have message. Okay.
Wow. Yeah.
Anyway.
Great.
I'm sorry.
So by this
120. Oh, here.
by the
third.
Taryn, by this time you're only in the kitchen itself. You haven't moved forward to the dining.
Oh, okay. Time wise.
Yes.
Yeah.
Cool.
So I get the message and I'm like, Krugish wants to know if we found anything. Just these knives, I guess.
Okay, I message Krugish.
No, tell Kirk, and then Kirk tells Krug, and then.
So they tell you no, nothing.
Except these
For-
knives.
except for some nice silver knives.
Oh, silver. That could come in real handy against occult stuff. What?
So he didn't tell you yet.
How long have you been talking to Lucy?
How long has he been talking? Maybe a minute max.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be backing up towards the door and be like, I'm so sorry for interrupting you. I know that you guys are really busy. I can't possibly imagine how much effort it takes to do what it is you do. I probably wouldn't be able to understand. I just hope that you'll forgive us. and I'm gonna try to. Oh, I had it on.
Yeah.
Make an impression,
Okay.
which is a diplomacy check to improve her.
Demeanor, basically. Yeah,
demeanor.
go for it.
Wow, this is some real Pathfinder stuff, huh?
This is not a great roll, but 18.
An 18. You can tell that while there's a large weight on her shoulder, that her immediate response to you is a little bit calmer. You know, she says, "I get it. I really do. You know, trust us. Let us work on this. You know, we'll get back to you as soon as we can. Honestly, the longer we talk, the longer it's going to take us to deal with this. So I mean, if you need anything, please come back and ask us. But you know, as much as you can leave us alone.
And if you need anything, you know where to find me.
Yeah, we're all trained heroes.
I pulled him out of the room.
All right. So you're in the.
Going north.
You're going to the north. Okay, so there's two doors. There's a northern door, and there is a door to the east.
Yeah, north.
So you go to the northern door. A small pantry containing two large.
Oh, sorry, real
Yeah.
quick. At the end of our thing, can I just tell them, like, hey, that is over. Like, we talked to them and we can't really do much.
Yeah.
Can we just come to you? Tell us how to get there?
Yeah, and then
25 words or less.
across the hall and north. Across the hall, through the door, up the north.
Okay, I'll
You
read
you get a clear enough answer
Yeah.
to which door. Basically, it's like the second door to the left. So in the pantry, this small pantry contains this pantry contains two large ceiling-high shelves filled with preservatives and cooking supplies.
that look fresh.
I mean, they're preservatives, so
Yeah,
I mean,
piles of
They're by
dust.
definition
No.
preserved.
I mean, no. These look to be fresher. These look to be the items that they're eating from and cooking from.
Okay.
So if you're hungry, this is the place to go.
Anything else?
22 perception. See anything else?
Yes. So in
Oh, shit.
you find
I forgot Prue outside.
7 cloves of garlic and 4 flasks of lamp oil.
I take lamp oil.
I'm sure none of that will come in handy. Not the garlic?
Not the garlic. What if we come across
Vampires?
vampires?
That we take the garlic and we take lamp oil.
Okay.
Why
You know
not?
what?
If it's there,
You know, sorry, no.
Let's take it. If
we're
it's
gonna
there,
dip
we'll
our
take
silver
it.
daggers in lamp oil that has garlic in it, and then we've got the most
This is
powerful
Krug
weapon
the
ever.
player?
I'm gonna rub some
Krug the
garlic.
player, not Krugish the character. 100% I bet all these are red herrings.
100% they're gonna find out that we took them.
As the two of you leave the pantry,
They said we were welcome to things.
as
didn't
Taryn
that's true.
and
Camera.
Kemra leave the pantry, you see Kirk and Krugish coming into the dining room through the east door.
Nobody
Hey,
took the
guys.
knives.
I say hi, but I messaged the hi.
Hello?
Nobody took the what now?
Nothing.
Oh, that's not what I thought you said,
Okay,
but
no,
I believe you
took-
because you're my
took some
friend.
knives.
Oh, man.
We have
But
to check
I'm
this.
not stealing them. I'm just holding them.
All right, cool.
There are 12. Do
Let's
we
hope we
want?
don't need
Do
them.
we want 4 each? Wait.
It'll be 3 each, actually. Yeah, I'll take 3 of them, or 4.
I want to divvy the knives out.
Okay.
Cool.
Everyone take 3 silver knives. Or,
Daggers.
yeah, extremely high quality daggers.
Cool.
And after you do that, what would you guys like to do?
I want to go into the hallway and go to the front room that we haven't checked yet.
Oh, so the first door on the right?
Yeah.
All right. So you head over to that room. You open the door. This old storeroom is filled with trunks of old moth-eaten clothes, damaged paintings, and broken sconces, and the like.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Ooh.
look around in here.
28.
That's a
Perception.
medium
Natural
perception.
20 for a total of 31.
Whoa!
You feel that these boxes are movable,
Okay.
but have 0 value, other than the fact that you can easily move these around.
I
Cool.
want to go
And
to
nothing.
the east door.
Cool.
That it's both of those rooms are just 2 different rooms of different items.
It's all
but
just BS.
Oh,
stuff.
I
It's like
didn't realize you were
nothing.
giving us
Which
both
room is
rooms.
We're right here. Yep, and here and here, really.
Yeah.
So now we've gone everywhere.
You've gone everywhere in the front portion of the lower area, but there is still the back section.
Question: it looks like
So, do you
according
see,
to the
so if
map.
you look at
Yes.
if you look at the stairs, do you see
Behind the
that?
stairs.
Okay.
So those rooms that are in the back are actual rooms on the first floor. The
Oh,
like
I thought they were
behind
on
the
the
stairs?
balcony.
no, the picture is
thought
just
the
the first
Yeah.
floor.
Yeah, I got you.
The
Right.
middle photo is just the second floor.
Cool.
Gotcha.
There are doors in the room we're in right now, based on like where the not so far,
They go into the.
they're right there. Okay. In like the far room in the corner, I want to peek my head in again and be like, oh, sorry. Can you just tell me where the bathroom is? And I want to do another perception check from like this side of the room and see if I find anything else new. Let me know if you want me to roll deception too, by the way. But for perception, that's 30. No, 29.
You notice absolutely nothing now.
Okay, cool.
This
That's good
is
to know.
literally them, a group of studying. You feel that if you maybe got a hold of one of the books, you might be able to, but
Is there one near me? Okay, cool.
and they look at you, and one of the other students that has not spoken to you, like, the bathrooms are outside.
Oh, that makes so much sense. Sorry, I'm not. Thank you. And I'm gonna close the door. Yeah,
I'm gonna
nothing.
go to the room behind the stairs.
Okay,
Yeah.
so you open a door to the library's centerpiece. Is an
Yeah.
enormous marble column set with towering bookshelf, dusty with divans and tables. Are arranged for groups to sit in the study or read.
Yeah, get ready to do some more reading, punk.
I rolled a nat 20 for perception plus 12, so 32.
Tax box.
So you're going through the books, and a cursory inspection of these books reveal that a few contain general information about dark tapestries, but nothing beyond the basics. However, Camry, you spend about 20 minutes
So close.
pressuring the book, and you find, you notice that a loose leaf of paper with handwritten tucked into one tome. The following is legible: transformation, mental cage, remote connection, investigate how.
I tell them what I found.
Can you give that again since there's such few words?
Yeah.
I want to write it down.
Yeah.
Okay, ready?
Yep.
Transformation,
Great.
mental cage,
Great.
remote connection, investigate how.
Remote connection.
Yep.
Remote connection, investigate how.
Mental cage. So man,
Transformation, mental cage, remote connection, investigate how.
So,
now, I'd like to, using my master's in occultism, I'd like to see if that like clicks with anything for me as far as like spells or effects that I've studied and know about.
Roll it.
20.
It's the 20, right? You have.
I'm never gonna roll occultism.
I gotcha.
It's a rule I made for myself.
You have a feeling that whatever these are is what's also affecting. Like
Okay.
they're correlated. You can feel that there's a connection. Like you've got A and C, but you don't know what B is.
Okay.
You know?
So there's a link between like these words on this paper to Dr.
B.
he was investigating
very.
how, and it became the thing it needed to be investigated.
Right.
B, A, B, C.
Remote what now?
Bathroom.
Thank you.
Connection.
I want to check the bathroom.
Oh, it's outside.
It's outside.
Let's finish checking the rooms in front of us.
Yes. But
And
then
then
the
we can
bathroom.
go check the outhouse.
So there are 2 doors to the left. There is a double door in the center, and there are 2 doors to the right.
Let's start with the left, man. 4 doors left and right. Let's all take one, yeah? Open them at the same time.
There's 5 doors.
Well, I mean on the sides though. There are 4 doors on the sides, and then the 2 in the middle, right?
Yeah, I'll take the far right.
I'll take the second from the far right.
Middle.
So you're not okay.
You're not even following suit. I'm gonna go the last one on the left.
I'm saying we should open the 4
last
doors on the outside
oh,
first,
oh,
and then
okay.
do the middle ones last.
The
Yeah.
one to the left of the middle.
Okay. So, Camry and Krugish, you...
Wait, before we keep going, it's...
Camera.
Camera.
Very close, very close.
Camera and Krugish,
It's like a camera.
when you walk into
not.
the two rooms, you get a distinct feeling that this is where two of the students are sleeping. Like, this is their bedrooms.
Oh.
This is where they're at. Yeah, that's what you figure out.
If I detect magic, do I feel anything in the room?
I'm super gonna
Maybe
go through their
books.
stuff.
But not like, huh?
I'm super gonna go through their stuff.
Okay, go for it.
Can I padlock this door?
Do you have a padlock?
I do.
Is it the one from earlier?
Nope.
No.
Which door are you padlocking? You're in the center room, aren't you?
No. He decided to go to
I went to
the
the side. Once he knew that was the plan.
Which door is he padlocking?
the second from the left. He's talking about the door is like a normal
The door you
like.
came
There's
in
three
from
doors.
to get into the room?
So he decided to go to follow suit with what
We were
Kurt
doing.
was saying. So you went to the far left. He went to the second to the left, the closest to the center.
And padlocking the door.
As he's in that room, I open the door that connects the rooms.
Oh. Well, there is a door that connects to them.
And then I see him, and I
there's
walk past him, and I open the next door
There's two
that
doors that
connects
connect the rooms.
other room.
Who is going to the inner of the two right side?
That was me.
Okay. This bedroom is tidy, with the bed made and clothes folded on the dresser,
Lucy.
Yeah.
as if it hadn't been used in
No
some
explaining
time.
necessary.
Wait, how did I miss it sometime? Oh, that might be the doctor.
Say that again?
The bedroom is tidy, with bed made and clothes folded on the dresser, as if it hasn't been used in some time.
I'm gonna snoop around and see if I can figure out who used it most recently.
Sure.
That is a 30 total.
This
love
is
Pathfinder.
this is definitely the professor's room.
Cool.
That's
Do I find anything interesting with a 30 snooping around?
You see that there are two doors, both on the west side. Yeah, west
Cool.
side. One's a northern, one's a southern door.
I'll go check out that the northwest door.
So you go to the door, and the door is locked.
Camera?
Yeah. And I'm in the room next to him.
You're pretty far away from each other.
No, I'm in the
no,
room.
but you don't know that.
That's why it's in my
He
head.
said,
Oh, in your head.
I didn't say that, but now it is. Camera? Hey, camera, can you unlock this door, man?
I go to the door that connects the middle room to the room.
So
Yeah,
you're currently not in the middle room.
Oh, I walked into the middle room.
No, you walked into the room that Krugis was in.
And then I opened the other door to the middle room.
Krugish.
Krugish, yeah.
Krugish was
you
the last
weren't
time,
there
Jake.
by the time I was trying to. Those interactions were happening at the same time.
Yeah.
So you have not entered the middle room. You have
Okay.
gotten
The message.
the message.
So then now
Oh.
I enter the middle room.
Okay, so you enter into the middle
And I
room.
perception check. 29.
This
Nice.
small dining area and break room features a table and a few chairs. The table here is
Fantastic.
nailed to the floor, but the smaller chairs can be used and moved around.
Why is
Okay.
the table nailed to the floor? Is
I
it a
message him
big
back.
table?
What room are you in?
Oh, I'm in the second room from the right, man.
I go through the door that connects the two rooms.
All right, you walk into that room,
Mhm.
and he's at the other door.
Just like pensively waiting, sucking on
Yeah.
a stick.
All right. What's the problem?
Oh, it's locked for sure.
23 thievery.
I guess I could have tried that, but
Does
great.
not seem to do anything.
Oh, if that's all you're gonna do, I want to try that too.
Okay.
So that is a natural 1
I will-
thievery.
Let's
So
try.
you when you go to it, you feel like you've broken one of the locks.
I feel like I've broken one of the locks. Is that gonna mess up your whole thing?
Yeah, probably.
I'm so sorry, camera. I know how much you like doing your whole thing.
Try.
Okay, roll it.
27.
You feel that one lock is unlocked.
Ugh.
That's your fourth casting, right?
No, it's only
No,
my
it's like
second
a
time using
like a
the chime.
combo lock.
I keep
almost.
switching.
Okay.
I keep
Gotcha.
switching back to the.
There's
thievery.
multiple locks. They don't describe how it works, but there are multiple locks within it. So whether it's like you're using
No, I
thieves'
read the
tool-
passage.
Yeah.
I know
Just-
how it works.
Wait, no, I rolled a 22 before, didn't I? 21 for thievery. Didn't I? Nothing. How long do I have to wait between checks?
Each attempt is taking around 10 minutes.
We got time.
What time is it?
It's starting to get dark.
Getting lower.
So what was your roll?
15.
Yeah, you feel like
You
it's
can't.
probably broken beyond.
Do I see like the? What are those things on the door? To like pop them out, take the door off the hinges.
Oh, the hinges.
It would not
What
come
are
into
things?
my like
What are
the
things when you take the door off?
I mean, I feel like I could rip this thing right off.
The hinges are on the other side, and you feel that if breaking the door it was an option, it's going to be very loud.
Yeah.
Cool.
I gotta go break things.
Well, have some
wasn't
time
on
to think about it.
purpose.
What's going on in my room?
Oh
Anybody
yes,
have mending? Anybody have
No,
mending?
I do not. I didn't think we would need it.
you walk into this room, and you can tell that this is another woman's room. And you immediately go, "This is Lucy's room."
Well, can I? I'll just do a little percepti check.
Okay.
Yeah, 16.
No, nothing new.
Nothing new. Is there like a window or something?
A window in the room? Yes, there's a window out, looking out over the back.
Can
over
I
the
look
lake.
out the window?
Mm-hmm.
Is there anything outside? Like, do I see like the bathrooms or the outhouses or like something?
No, you see the lake. It's literally like
It's just
right
like-
up against the lake.
That's the
When we-
bathroom.
When we first came in, did we see any buildings or other like structures outside? Like
Maybe an outhouse, but that's about
maybe
it.
an outhouse.
There was no cellar doors.
Yeah, no cellar doors.
No.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna get out of this room
To go here.
and I'm gonna go join them in the room that's right next to the one I'm working on.
Cool.
Okay, so you all hear a rhythmic pounding at the door of like the main door to the hallway. And
The
Like-
main door to the house? Then?
yeah,
Quickly gonna get out of this room.
okay.
Yeah.
So you all
I'm gonna
leave
put
and you
my
enter.
lock
Also, we've been closing doors behind us, like in PUBG. So
Like in PUBG.
you don't want them to know you're
Fortnite.
here.
Fortnite.
Fortnite. You can't. Can you close doors behind you in Fortnite? You just have to break them down, don't
And
you?
fork knife.
Fork
And
knife.
fork knife?
Sorry.
No, you
Sorry.
build
You
what?
mean Battle Royale, right?
Battle right Royale.
All right. So,
I know about that from that one Game Gorgon episode.
anyways,
Sorry, we
so you immediately walk out and walk into the library, which
Mhm.
you feel like is probably like an okay place for you to.
I'm gonna sit on the couch and be like,
just lounging.
I'm reading a book
So as
like this.
as you hear this like
Jesus.
Hey, chill out there, man.
If it just keeps, is it just keep?
Wait, it's like
Yeah.
it sounds like
I just was trying to not like
It's like-
but it
slam.
doesn't sound like
So
they're
it's
using
just like a
knockers.
rhythmic knocking that isn't stopping.
Yeah, and so
all right, I'm gonna go out. I
Yeah.
got it.
No, hold on,
Yeah.
wait.
so you guys are in the library. I'm describing the
Sure,
scenario
Yeah,
as
yeah.
you're in the
That's a
library.
good idea.
Sure.
Once
So
you do
you're
that.
in the library. You hear this. You continue to hear this loud rhythmic sound. Lucy, the other students, and the professor all walk out. And he goes, "Oh God, what's going on now?" Walks to the door and he opens the door. And as he opens the door,
The four of us are standing on the other side of the door.
Whoa! How'd you do that?
he goes, "What's going on?" And he opens the door, and as that happens, 5 zombies come through the
Of course
door.
they do.
Crashing the door once he barely opens the door. The professor runs back and hides behind a chair in the room. Everyone roll perception.
Okay.
Alrighty.
I'm so ready. Oh, I hit yours. I'm sorry.
Whatever.
Is it okay that I didn't tell you I would never leave my weapon in the room in a time like this?
The only thing is you're not wearing your armor.
Right, yeah, I took my armor off,
didn't,
but I
so
for
I
sure
don't know what it was.
would keep like everything else with me.
I'll keep mine because
Including my
I might even have my armor in my backpack, honestly.
What?
No, it's probably in the room.
How would that benefit you in any way?
I can put it on without having to go to the room.
Yeah, but I mean,
modifiers are what I
So
just.
doesn't it take like 10 minutes? What
Yeah,
kind of
it
armor?
takes-
It's scale mail.
I think
medium
like,
armor?
Medium armor takes some time. It doesn't.
Okay.
I don't think it takes like the hour it takes you to put on like
Metal.
full plate. But
I also don't
Okay.
think the real number is an hour, but it isn't like a very long time.
Oh, perception. Sorry.
So let's start with Taryn. What was yours?
12.
12. Alrighty.
21.
21.
Your perception was 12?
Yes.
My base perception's 11.
Mine too. That's the highest it can be at this
Kirk.
level. 23.
Okay. And Krugus.
28.
Krogish, sorry. 20.
Close enough. We're all related.
All right.
I can't believe you took your armor off.
Well,
Said I'm gonna walk around without my armor.
in case we needed to
Snack.
sneak. Yeah.
Yeah, I know. But
Snack. Why do you keep saying snack?
Snick.
just now.
The snick. You got a stick?
What's your AC without your armor?
Not awful. Well, not great though. It's I don't know.
You take away the item.
Yeah. It's 19,
Oh,
so not great actually.
not great.
All right.
Yeah, I should have kept it
So,
on.
Krugish,
That would be
you
too
see this
stupid.
happening immediately, and you immediately get to react.
Yay.
You are a good distance away.
That's fine. So, I'm going to...
How far?
Was it touch? Oh, 30 feet. I'm going to look at him and I'm going to say, why did you take your armor off? I'm going to cast Forbidding Ward on him,
Cool.
which is giving just +1 conditional bonus to your AC and saving throws
Cool.
against attack spells.
You
and
have to
other
pick
effects.
one enemy that will.
Oh.
It like links me to an enemy, and it's when they
Oh,
do
shoot.
it. Yeah.
I
Because it's a
didn't notice
cantrip,
that.
so it's limited.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
I mean, it's still,
The first zombie. Like,
and that's the one.
doesn't matter
That's the
which
one I'll go up against.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
And then... how far away?
It would take 2 actions to get to that. Well, what's your movement speed?
Oh, 20.
So it will take you 2 actions.
Okay.
So if my speed is 40, it takes 1 action.
Correct.
Hell yeah.
Mine is also 20. I'm a goblin.
It would be 35, but I'm not wearing my armor, so.
40.
So, yeah. What would you like to do?
And then I'm going to cast Ray of Frost
All right.
on any zombie that isn't the one that I
Okay.
bolstered him against.
All right.
Wait, if I'm so I don't have my proficiency bonus either if I'm not wearing my armor, do I? To my AC.
You are considered trained in unarmor.
Really?
Yes. So you gain your
Okay.
level and your proficiency, but you don't gain
Okay.
any bonuses.
Cool.
Sorry. So what was that,
Sorry.
Krugish?
25 to hit.
Against AC?
Yes?
Okay, great. I just make sure it's not attack.
Oh, no, you're right to ask me because the spells are hard for me. Yeah, range touch attack. Oh,
Okay.
touch attack.
Yeah.
Attack.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Cool. So
Yeah.
it hits.
So damage, okay.
Don't attack the one that I'm gonna duel.
So it's 2d8 plus spellcasting ability modifier.
And
Nice.
what exactly does this spell do?
Oh, sorry, it just deals cold damage.
Okay.
So that's 2 plus 7 and 12. 12 damage total.
Okay. All right. That brings us to Kemra.
I will. You said it's 40 feet to move up there, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I can only move 25 feet, but I can use spiritual weapon. What is this? Tax weapon.
Did the doctor guy take damage? Was he like
He
hit by
just
something?
hit
Or was he
behind
just like
kid.
surprised and ran
He
away?
just ran away.
He was surprised and ran away.
Okay.
Okay, then I will concentration. So I roll
I don't know. What are you trying to do? You need to
spiritual
speak.
weapon,
Okay. Spiritual weapon. You basically summon a weapon.
and then the second action will be to use weapon.
Correct. But I believe it has to be within a certain range of you.
120 feet.
Okay. So you're casting spiritual weapon. It's summoning a weapon, and then it would attack.
Yes.
Okay.
And so it's just a says substitute your spellcasting ability modifier.
And which one would you like to go after? Would you know that Krugish has hit one?
And he bonded me to one of them.
Yeah.
The one that's been hit.
Okay.
That was a critical miss.
Okay. What did you summon? What kind of weapon was it?
It says it gets summoned. My deity's favorite weapon, so it was a staff.
So the staff basically like spins around, and then like it gets caught in a rope that's going from the side up to the chandelier, and it like wraps itself into the chandelier. The chandelier like lifts up as that, and it's gonna take an action for it to get out of the rope itself.
You still have an action.
So clumsy.
Because it attacks when you cast the spell. So that one attack was part of the casting.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
So you still have an action, but I think concentrating is an action.
Yeah, but
So-
Concentrating isn't.
it is an action, but it starts on your next.
Next turn. Okay, cool. So you still have an action you can use.
If you watch the
I
spell
walked
casting video
25
again,
feet up.
Okay, you move 25 feet forward.
Mm-hmm.
That brings it to our zombie's turn. The zombie in which has been hit already moves forward and is getting closer to the professor, going specifically after the professor. Then that brings us to... Oh, I did these out of order. Oh, well, that's fine. Then two more zombies move towards the professor. They're more than likely going to be able to get to the professor next round. Four of them do that. You're low. All five of them
I know.
move closer.
Cool.
I know.
he was trying so hard to get your turn in there.
Wait,
So now that what?
am I after the zombies, or did you?
Oh
skip
no
me?
no! You should have gone between Krugish and Kemra.
Cool.
I'm sorry.
Fail.
So if I kill one, it doesn't move closer to the
Correct.
to the
No.
professor. So the one that Krug is like, hey, that one can't hit you so
Yeah.
good. I'm gonna.
Well, I mean, that's not what I said.
No, I know. Yeah.
I get where you're coming from.
So if they're 40 feet from me, I'm gonna move so that I'm 10 feet from them. So
Okay.
I'll move up 30 feet.
So you move up to 10 feet.
Yeah.
Okay, roll a fortitude saving throw.
Whoa. All right.
With advan?
No, there's no advantage. 24.
24.
If that
You smell that they're rotting corpses,
Okay.
and it's disgusting.
oh,
But you feel fine.
Cool. Then from 10 feet away, because my glaive has reach,
Okay.
I'm going to attack this zombie.
All right.
That does not count at all. That's a 26.
Jesus.
Nice.
So I'm going to roll 2d10 plus 1d6 because I have a disrupting rune on my glaive.
Nice.
So that is... does 26, is that a crit? Is that more than 10 over the AC?
Close, though.
Cool. That's going to be 17 damage. Some of which is good damage. I think the d6 is good damage.
Okay.
If that matters.
It does.
Cool. So that is the 3. So add 3 to whatever I said before. So 10, 13, 17, 20 total damage.
20 total damage.
Yes.
That's what's up.
Assuming that it matters, meaning good damage is doubled. Yeah. So that, and then I'm gonna make another attack against it.
All right. Okay.
Well, that's not as good. That is only an 11.
11 does not hit.
Cool. Well, I am 10 feet away from it, so I feel okay ending my turn there.
Okay. Now it's Taryn's turn.
So Taryn, I'm gonna use two. Well, okay, two. How far am I from these zombies?
You are 40 feet away.
40 feet. I'm gonna move right up to him with two of my. Can I get between them and the doctor professor?
If you spend both your actions, yeah.
Spend both my.
Or spend 2 actions getting there. Yeah.
Okay, I will do that, and then I'm going to. I want to raise my shield.
Mm-hmm.
And I have the lion's shield. So on the raise shield action, I get to take a free action, and the lion does some nom nom on some zom zom.
Okay.
So I'm gonna chomp on the one that either the one that got blasted by the frost beam thing, or the one that Wait, did you attack a different one, or do you?
I
Yeah,
attacked a
they're
different
attacked two different ones. Yeah,
Okay, I want to attack. They're both like within. Like
they're all right next to each
they're all
other.
right next to each other.
Yeah.
Okay, then I'm going to do the one that that Kirk attacked.
Okay.
So that's what I got. 22.
22 hits.
Nice. Nice. Okay. And that's gonna be 12 damage.
12 damage, and that was to the frost one, right?
No, the one that Kirk attacked.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, great. That brings us up to the top, which is Krugish's turn.
Sweet. How far away are the zombies from Professor O?
Maybe 10 feet.
Maybe 10 feet.
Professor Oak.
Maybe 10 feet.
So what would you like to do?
I'm gonna. How far away am I from him?
So you didn't move. You moved one action last
I
round.
didn't move any actions.
So you're 35 feet away.
Okay, so 2 actions to get to, like, right in front of him,
Mm-hmm.
and then I'm gonna cast Gust of Wind
Okay.
towards the zombies.
All right.
So they have to make Fortitude saves,
All right.
unless they're large.
They're not.
Or I'm sorry, unless they're larger than large.
No, they're also not that.
Sweet, because that's not what I was imagining in my head at all.
Any chance I'm in the way or anything? Like, or is this just going to be the zombies?
This will probably just be the zombies.
Okay, great.
So what do they need to do?
Fortitude save?
Okay.
They have to beat. Oh crap! What do they have to beat?
Through class DC.
Yeah, I didn't actually write that down. 1 second.
Should be 21.
It's okay. We're professionals. I promise.
22.
22?
Yeah, because I used my ability score to increase my thing to.
How did you get it to 20? I thought we couldn't get it to 20.
You can get it to 20.
You
Yeah.
can get this one after
you
fifth
get 2
level.
bumps.
So with your boosts, okay. So
Yeah.
anything below 18, whenever you give something a boost, it
Yeah.
gives it 2.
Right.
When you hit 18, whenever you give it a boost, it only goes up 1.
But you have to do them
got
to
2.
different abilities when you do that. All 4 points are different abilities, so you can't put 2.
Correct, but he can give a boost from his class
Uh-huh.
and then his 5th level boost.
And if it was at 18 already, then okay.
I used my 5th level boost on
Gotcha.
my key ability.
And you use an earlier boost on it to get
And
it to
I used
19. Okay.
No.
Yes, you
Yeah,
got 2
you have
boosts.
to get it to 19 at an earlier level
Yeah,
than
yeah,
5.
yeah, yeah.
Okay.
All right,
Well,
so
I might rebuild
22, right?
if that's in fact possible to do, because I thought it
So
wasn't.
only one of them succeeds.
Sweet.
Nice.
So, do any of them critically fail?
Yes, one of them critically fails
Sweet.
with
So,
a 1.
The critical fail
Mm-hmm.
is knocked prone.
All right.
The success, one of them just normal succeeded.
One of them nat 20'd. So critical
Wow,
success.
you rolled a crit
Okay,
fail and
so
a crit success.
Yeah.
The critical success is unaffected.
Okay.
Any of them that normal succeeded just can't move forward.
No, the rest of them failed.
Oh, the rest of them failed. Okay, so if they failed, they're knocked prone. Sorry, and if they critically failed, they're pushed 30 feet in the wind's direction, knocked prone, and take 2d6.
All right, so roll 2d6 for the.
Just do that real quick. 8 damage.
All right.
Nice.
All right, and then there are one of them gets knocked back and like hits the not hard but like slides and hits the front door area, and the other ones just kind of fall back and they land on the ground, and then one of them's just like.
I look at the rest of the team. I go, that one.
That brings us to Kirk's turn.
Cool. The one that is my enemy. How's that one doing after the wind?
It looks pretty bad.
Real
Okay.
quick, I forgot a piece of paper, so I'm gonna go grab
Yeah,
that.
go for it.
That one's on the ground, right?
Yes, that one's on the ground.
Okay, cool. I'm going to
Was it the
attack
one that was
it.
knocked back, or just one of the ones that was knocked prone?
Just knocked prone.
Great.
So it being prone, what does that give me? A plus something to my roll?
I believe it gives you like a +2 to your melee attacks.
Cool. So I'm gonna make a melee attack against it.
Okay.
That is 19.
Okay, 19
To
hits.
hit. Cool. And that is gonna be 15 damage.
All right. You take, what weapon are you using?
A glaive, which is like a dagger on a stick.
So you take your glaive and you literally just like stab it
Yeah.
right into its head, and you're just like, "Gah!"
And it radiates a little bit.
And you pull it out, and it's done.
Cool.
Want to know why they call me Kirk?
That's one
'Cause
of
when I do
them.
the stab, it makes that sound.
Um,
That's why Mike Durnt is Mike Durnt. Durnt.
oh my
Durnt.
god.
Wait, is there anything else you'd like to do with your turn?
Yes,
Kirk?
there is. I'd like to make another attack against the one who's scowling.
Okay.
Is he also within 10 feet of me?
Yes.
Cool. And he's not prone. So actually I'm going to attack one of the other ones.
Okay.
Just whatever one's close.
Yep.
And I'm going to, on this one, I'm going to... No, I'm not. I'm going to attack normal.
Okay.
That is a 21.
Is that with the -5?
Yep.
Wow.
A 21 hits.
Because I have +7 still. Yeah. Cool. So that is 18 regular damage,
Okay.
2 positive damage,
Okay.
and then 2 more regular damage because I have the forceful trait on my glaive. So my second attack does more damage.
So that one, while it's also on the ground, you just right into it.
Oh my
Cool.
gosh.
Is this also gone?
Yeah, also
I'm
gone.
glad I didn't smite it.
Krugish, I forgot to ask you, please roll a fortitude saving throw.
Oh, sure.
Fortitude saving throw?
I'm just throwing this out there.
Because he got in its range.
I was missing 2 pages of things that I could do.
Mm.
Oh no. I'm gonna throw up. 14?
Okay.
You go through
He's like, you are gonna throw up.
Yes. So you are sick 1 until the end of its turn.
Gotcha.
And then you also, while in this aura around it,
Uh,
you take a -2 penalty to saving throws against disease, and to discover and to recover from the sick condition.
okay.
Yeah.
I have one more action. I want to attack Scowly Boy now.
Okay.
That is going to be probably not enough. 14.
14 does not hit.
Okay, cool. Then I will stay where I am.
That
That's on my
brings
turn.
us to Kemra.
14?
Minus 10.
I
plus
move
7. Or plus
third
12.
attack.
Sorry.
I move the spiritual weapon.
So you're gonna spend an action to get it out of the rope.
Well, when I concentrate, I move it. So
So I'm saying
it's a ghostly thing. So how did it?
it has to have maintained some physical form to
If
do
it's going to
damage.
hurt.
Yeah.
So because you critically failed, that's your punishment, basically, is that you're going to have to spend an extra action on your turn to get it out of it. So you can spend a round to get it out, and then you can spend a round to use it again. So you'd basically be spending 2 actions to use it.
Okay.
Or you can spend 1 action to move it, and then you yourself do something else that takes 2 actions.
How far am I to get between the zombies and?
35 feet.
Oh, I can't make it there. So, I will use the 2 actions for that.
Okay, so you spend the 2 actions, it gets out of the rope, and then it makes its second attack.
Mm-hmm.
Second attack. Makes its first attack.
That's its second action.
Just rolling that one again?
No,
No.
19.
Oh, okay.
Almost the opposite.
19 plus whatever the modifier
So were you trying to hit one of the prone
24.
ones or the one that's standing?
Is
So there's
the one that is the closest to him is that the standing one?
there's one that's standing and one that's on the ground are right next to him, like about
Okay.
10 feet away, and then there's one that's pushed all the way back towards the door.
I guess the standing one.
Okay, so that hits.
So, 8 damage.
Alrighty. So the staff winds up and like hits the butt end of it right in its head, and it's like
Zombie mad.
All right, so that's 2 actions. What would you like to do with your third?
I guess move towards him.
All right, so you move towards it on as your third action. That zombie that is still standing turns to you
Cool.
and attacks
It has
you.
to move to get in range of me because I'm 10 feet away.
That's fine.
Cool. Just want you to waste an action. So you can't attack me 3 times.
And it tries to bite you.
Cool.
Oh no.
21?
That
22,
hits.
sorry.
That also hits.
All right.
Before you roll damage, I'd like to take a retributive strike against this creature.
Okay. You're within 10
Oh wait, you
feet
can
as
shield
well,
block
right?
it too. Couldn't you?
I could.
You're within 10
I'll be
feet.
making it.
Yes.
Okay, so also roll a fortitude saving throw.
Oh, okay.
So roll that first.
27.
20, you feel fine. All right, so you make a retributive strike. So you get to attack it, and if you kill it, it doesn't do damage. But if you just do damage, it still gets to hit you.
Cool.
Correct.
So go for it.
Okay.
Roll to hit it.
And I actually have an augment to my retributive strike because I took Shining Oath.
Nice.
So any undead creature that I do the attack against does not incur a -2 penalty.
Okay.
Because retributive
Yeah,
strike
you
is
get the
a
penalty.
-2.
Okay,
Yeah,
nice.
So it's just a normal attack from me now.
Sweet.
Nice.
And that's going to be 27 to hit.
27 hits.
Pretty sure the -2 wouldn't have done you that dirty anyways.
Okay, and I also have Disrupting as part of my sword's ability, so I add a d6
Okay.
when I'm
Of
attacked.
positive damage.
Positive damage to an undead. So that is going to be 9, 10. Okay, wait, hold on. 13.
You have 2d10, don't you?
I just did 2.
Oh, okay.
So
Oh, I
that's,
see.
that's 13 regular damage.
Okay.
And that'll be. I rolled a 5 for the positive damage.
Oh, we're ready?
So.
So you see it. It goes to bite Kurt, and you're just like, nah, bitch. Like, and like you swing your sword, and you hit it real hard. You literally chop one of its arms.
The one it was going to
completely
hit me
off.
with.
No, it's going with you with its bite. It's trying to bite you,
well.
but it's like and you and it still continues forward to bite
Okay.
you.
Okay.
All right.
So I didn't kill it, so it still does damage to you.
Yep.
But that was super fun though.
That was
everyone.
cool. Good job.
Take 9 points of damage.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oofty doofty.
And please roll a
No.
fortitude saving throw.
Don't even worry about it. 27.
All right, you feel fine.
Yes, I do.
The other one gets up, so spends an action to get up, and it goes after you, Krugish.
You still have one more action, by the way, on that first zombie if they get 3.
No, it's
Okay.
it's fine. With
All right,
its
cool.
turn.
Just trying to be fair.
Didn't it move?
It moved.
Oh,
it
moved
it
and
gets
attacked.
3,
That's
right?
Yeah.
So it's going after you, Krugish,
It got disrupted by getting its arm chopped off.
Mm-hmm.
Great.
and that 20 hits.
Oh no!
Oh, and that's where we're going to leave off for this. Thanks for tuning in.
Oh no! I should have used my retributive strike for this one. It's
I'm
a
gonna
reaction.
use DM hates me and thinks that I deserve to get crit every game. That's the thing
You
I'm
do
gonna
get crit a lot.
I do get crit a lot.
Well, because that sounds like one of your names. Krugish, Crit. It's the same thing.
It's okay if your character dies.
Please,
you can play
please
your bird.
take 20 points of damage,
Oh!
That's not that bad.
and please make a fortitude saving throw.
That's worse.
You failed
Yes.
the last one. No, you failed it. No, you failed the last
I
one.
failed one.
No, you didn't. No, you
No,
didn't.
you did. No, you did. No.
Krug, roll better. Can you roll again? He's not trying. His heart's not in
Would
it.
you roll 15? A 15. You feel fine.
Oh.
Wait.
Does he feel?
You feel
Does he
fine.
feel better than he did before he failed the first one, or just as bad? Like, is he still sick? Okay.
Am I still affected? I'm not affected by the first one anymore?
You feel?
You feel fine.
You're still sickened.
Oh,
Okay. Still
Yeah,
sick.
yeah. You're still like you're not like I'm better.
But he doesn't feel worse.
Oh, actually,
It's
you
not
know
like
what?
trying to Sugar Factory.
You know what? I'm sorry. You're paralyzed.
That makes way more sense.
That's why you feel fine.
I
you feel
forgot
nothing.
about. Well, so the DC is very close. So you succeeded the paralyze, but failed the second one. But then I realized you had the -2 because you'd failed the first fortitude save, which drops you below both of them.
Gotcha.
So
Oh no.
so you just you see Krugish like fall to the ground. You're like stuck. It is going to get a free attack on you and hit you.
Is it an automatic crit or just an automatic hit?
Automatic hit.
Cool.
Okay.
You take
You're rolling d4s. That's so cute.
take 10 points of damage.
He's gonna be like, take 400 damage.
I should have said that.
I
I'm sorry,
multiply
guys.
this
I thought
number
I
by
was
100.
And that
I'm
brings
sorry, I forgot the real number because I was making
10,
jokes. Thanks.
that brings us to Camera already went. That means it's Taryn.
Oh yeah.
Wait.
No. It's him.
You already went.
Yeah, that was a zombie.
You got your staff.
Oh, I was like,
Yeah,
You got your staff.
Yeah, I
out.
didn't go. I was just the
you were
subject
getting
of a lot of
attacked.
BS.
I got
This is a battle.
confused. I was
Do I
like,
need
wait.
to roll a fortitude save or?
You already did.
Okay, cool. Then I'm gonna go up to the one that's really wrecking Krugish, and
Oh, fine, man.
wait, how far away am I from it? Is it within melee range of me now? or do
No,
I
you have to move 10 feet.
That's fine. I'll move 10 feet, which is half my movement speed, and I'm very slow. I'm a goblin, and I'm gonna take my sword and I'm gonna strike.
Go for it.
I'm gonna do the strike.
You got it?
Well.
Oh, wow.
I think this is gonna crit. Take that, hopefully. 31.
That critically succeeds.
Yes! Yes!
Okay, that feels
Oh!
really good.
Oh!
Not having to roll a natural 20 to crit
Yeah.
feels really good.
Whoa.
Building
I
yourself
like that.
to be so dominating over
Yeah.
whatever it is
Oh
that you're
man,
fighting.
this is gonna be amazing. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So,
I'm sorry.
Maybe we should have gone here, actually.
Wait,
This is
hold on.
damage.
Okay, so that's okay. All right. Okay. Hold on.
The dice
Hold
just
on.
said fuck
Hold
on them.
Okay, so 27, and then that's 27 normal. No, 27 plus my modifier twice, which is okay. So that'll be.
Do you have the modifier?
you
twice?
don't
Just
double
once.
your modifier.
You do. You add
And-
double your ability modifier to damage if one applies. I have critical hit damage right here on my sheet.
Right.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah,
Wow.
because I noticed we were doing it wrong.
Okay.
Well then.
So that's 27 plus 8, which is 35. And then the positive damage is going to be 4 positive damage. That's what I rolled.
What's the weapon you're using?
Longsword.
A longsword. So as it's like it bites Krugish and then like hits Krugish and is like scratching at Krugish, and you run up behind it and just
Stab
your
Krugish.
sword into it, and like
Yeah.
the radiant damage from your sword, just like the holy energy that like is imbued by you and the god in which you worship, causes the zombie to explode in a just
Oh.
gooey, nasty,
Oh,
gross,
gross,
dead
man.
body flying everywhere. And you're just standing there with your sword, small drips of just black blood drips off of it. But like
Vile.
it feels like it's not sticking to your blade, it's literally like singeing off and falling to the ground, and it's just like almost glowing as you're standing there, just like
Then as I have my sword out like that, I'm gonna turn and I'm gonna point it at the zombie that was pushed away, and I'm just gonna like bring it in and lift up my shield. That's the end of my turn.
all right. The zombie that was on the ground stands up and, goes, "Rah!" and runs towards you and
Yeah.
attacks you,
All right.
and completely misses. Because I guarantee you that a 13 doesn't hit you.
Yeah. If you don't
13
remember
doesn't
what
hit
my
me.
AC is, I'll let you know if you do hit it.
10-4. That brings us to Krugish's turn.
You were paralyzed.
You're paralyzed. Yep. So it's Kirk's turn.
I would like to. Okay, is this an emotion effect that is on Krug right now? This paralysis?
No,
It's mental.
Okay.
it's
Mental, but it's not emotional. Those are two
Okay.
things.
It's
Cool.
physical.
Cool.
Paralysis is a mental effect.
It's a poison. Paralysis is not a mental effect. Paralysis.
I'm pretty sure it is.
Well, either way, it's not emotional, so I can't do anything about it. So there are two zombies still up. The one
I
that
can
wants
do
to
it.
kill me, and the one that just stood up and he's
That's why it's a
In a
fortitude
row,
save.
Because it's
yeah.
It's like when you get poisoned.
It's a body thing. That makes sense.
Yeah.
like ingestion. Your body absorbs it.
yeah.
So I think I'm just gonna do what's been working and hit the one that I'm currently fighting. The one because he's still up, right?
Yeah,
So-
all of them are standing up now.
Cool.
Wait.
All of them?
And by all of them, I mean all 3 of them are standing up?
What?
We killed 3.
We killed 4.
We
No,
killed.
you have not killed.
We've
Oh,
only
you
killed-
killed one. You killed one.
He just killed 1.
We killed 4.
And you've killed 2.
Yeah, so we've killed 3.
Yeah, so there's
one that
only
I'm still
2
fighting.
There's only 2 standing. The one that he's fighting that's missing an arm, and the one that just
Just stood
attacked
up.
you. Because you didn't kill the one that you chopped its arm off, remember?
Right,
Because it's still got a...
But that's okay.
Okay,
You have to
yeah.
for me to kill, which is what I'm gonna do right now. That is a 29 to hit.
that definitely hits.
You don't say.
Wow.
That is 14 piercing damage and 1 positive damage.
So you take it and you like stab it, right, and lift it up a little bit, and it just kind of slides down.
Can I make the noise?
Like you can hold it as long as you
Yeah,
want.
it's not making the noise, but you're making
Yeah,
it.
exactly.
Yeah, you stab it and you lift it up, and it's like its weight kind of sinks onto it, and you just watch it going like, and it dies on the end of it, and you just drop it off.
Drop it off.
and you unstick it out.
And
Unstick your
then
Yeah,
weapon
you
out.
uninstall it.
I uninstall it. And then with my remaining 2 actions, I would like to. I think I want to do disrupt undead on the one that he's fighting right now.
Okay.
The one that's the one that just
The only one that's still up.
Yeah, there's only
the
one
one
up.
that just tried to attack me. Yeah,
Yep.
sorry.
I'm not sure I want to do a disrupt and not. I think I can do something better. I think chill touch can make him flat-footed, which would be better because you're about to hit it.
Does 5-footed make
It's flat-footed for 1 round. On a critical hit, it's also
Yes.
flayed for 1 round unless it succeeds on a will save.
Oh, but I have to make a melee touch attack, which I can't do right now. Okay, so then I'm just going to I'm going to do disrupt undead, which does have a range of 30 feet.
Okay, perfect.
So natural 20.
Nice.
This
That super hits, by
is
the way.
going to be on a critical I'm sorry. You have to make a saving throw.
Oh,
Okay, what kind?
A fortitude save.
A 7.
Okay, cool.
Awesome.
Well, hold on. Is that a critical failure?
It is. So you take double damage,
See?
which is 5, 6, 7.
7?
7, but 7 positive damage.
Okay.
A 7 was a critical failure.
And
This
you
game is
are
interesting.
and you are enfeebled 1 for 1 round.
All right. Yeah. So again, it's 10 below.
Yeah.
It's the same. Like we've had both a
Wow,
critical.
that's really dangerous. Oh no. Or maybe it's not because the modifiers are so big.
I don't know. That gif of the math.
Maybe
that
that's literally all this encounter is for, because these zombies are really like squishy. Maybe this encounter is literally just the playtest showing us, hey, look.
says the guy on the floor.
These zombies are so easy.
I wasn't going to point this out, but technically that zombie shouldn't have been able to walk towards me because of the spell I cast.
Which spelled the
Guts,
dust.
yeah.
Why is that?
They can't walk into the wind.
Oh, are you? But did you spend a round concentrating on it?
Couldn't have.
No, it
couldn't
lasts
you?
to the end of my next turn. That was only the turn I was just paralyzed was 1 turn after I cast it, right?
I
Because
don't
it came
think
at
so.
me right after the thing. I don't know.
I
I mean,
I don't
anyways, I
remember.
don't really care. I still think the zombies are cakewalk.
So that means it's
this is true.
Camera's turn.
Yeah, I think the zombies are a red herring.
Yeah. Next 7 for
So the spiritual weapon then, to use it to attack now is just
One.
one action.
Yeah.
Then I can move towards it and attack with my weapon
Yeah.
as well, and it's still fine?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so then let's try to do that.
So first action, attack with your spiritual staff.
10.
10 does not hit.
And
You spend an action moving towards it.
Yes.
Please roll a fortitude saving throw.
16?
It smells really, really bad, and you kind of in your mouth. Do you feel fine?
I have resistance to poison.
Okay. You still go.
I'm just letting you know.
He's like,
Almost tasty.
And then I want to
Just add some salt.
wacky. And now this, because it's a second action, has a negative. Second attack has a negative.
No, it's
or
your
no,
first
it's different.
attack.
Yeah.
It's your first attack action, so you're
Okay.
using your normal attack.
A 19 to hit.
19 hits.
Oh,
God, I love this game.
Man. Oh my.
6 points of damage.
Alrighty.
Don't you add your modifier?
Do I add my modifier?
Yes, your
Yes.
strength.
These are using strength or dex.
Or dex? Is
Is
it dex?
it a
I
finesse
did-
weapon or is it a normal weapon? I don't know.
I don't know.
You tell me.
It
Is
has
it?
sweep. I have no idea.
What's the weapon?
Battle axe.
No.
It's not a
Oh,
finesse
battle
weapon.
axe is
No,
strength.
that's
It's
strength for
strength.
sure.
Well then, maybe I didn't hit. Because then strength would be 1. Oh yeah. 9. Would a 17 have hit?
No.
And then I didn't hit.
All right. That means it's Taryn's turn.
Don't the zombie go?
It's Taryn's turn.
I thought
This one's enfeebled 1 for 1 round. Let's just chalk it up to that.
Okay.
It's Taryn's turn.
It's Terran's turn. So this thing is right in front of me, right?
Yes.
Okay, then I'm gonna slash it to bits.
Do it.
Is
Yeah.
what I'm gonna do.
Just take care of it. Doesn't even matter.
Yeah, that's gonna be a 23.
The 23 hits.
Okay, great. Why did I roll that?
Why did you roll 100?
That's okay.
You rolled a 60.
What's a 10?
So, oh gosh, that's confusing. 7, 11 normal damage, and then I rolled a 4 for the positive damage.
All right.
So if that's doubled, it's 8. I don't know.
Okay.
Is it still looking fine?
It's still alive.
All right, then I'm going to do a second attack,
Go for it.
and that'll be minus 5, 8, 21 to hit.
Yeah, 21 hits.
Okay, we'll use the actual D10 this time. And that's 12 regular damage and 1 positive damage.
So you take your sword and you just slash into it to the first attack, and it kind of falls back. And then you take your sword, you stab right into it, killing it. And you just pull your sword down out as it falls to the ground.
Cool.
And then I look at the professor, doctor,
Mm-hmm.
and all the students, and I'm like, somebody better start tucking.
Yeah, Doctor, you got some explaining to do.
I drool a little.
You come out of
Oh,
it.
yay.
The professor looks around and goes, I need to go. I need to leave.
You need to explain yourself.
I mean, we can do that while we're leaving.
Yeah, actually, I'm down to get out of here. That's why I was
No,
doing-
you don't understand. It's nighttime. At night, it takes over. I have to lock myself away. They're gonna come for me. Please protect me. It's extremely important.
I'm gonna use calm emotion on him.
Yeah, I'm actually. I want to try to. Is this an emotional effect?
He's emotional.
While they're doing
Try
this,
your thing,
I
I'll
want to
also
go
do my
bar
thing at
the
the same
door
time.
somehow.
Okay. So you close the door.
I have
and
my 10-foot chain wrapped around my body. If that will help.
immediately you go. The stuff in the boxes in the room. You could probably use that to
Sure.
barricade the doors.
Yeah, so I'll be doing that.
Okay.
Do you want me to make a roll or like?
No.
Cool.
You're successfully grabbing boxes
That's
and
what I'm
pulling
doing.
them out
Yeah,
and pushing.
So he has to make a will save?
Okay. Of what?
Oh, 22.
He succeeds. I rolled 19.
Wow,
So
Doctor Professor.
I'm gonna try. I have a power called Soothing
Oh,
Words.
What is it?
Um,
Am I actually-
you
hold on,
attempt
hold on.
to calm the target by uttering soothing words. Attempt to counteract one emotion effect on the target. That sounds like actually not what this is.
Yeah, it's not an effect. It's
He's
so
just
much.
freaking out.
He's physically like, I need to get the hell out of here. He's like,
Cool.
look, just please keep my students alive. I have to leave. It's going to come for me.
Well, it's important we know where you are so we can help you, man.
And
Where
what
you going?
it is.
What is it?
Yeah. Tell
I
us.
don't know what it is. At night, I lose control. I lose control, and it takes over. I've been locking myself in the basement at nights. I'm going to go there, and I'm going to lock myself there until the morning.
Okay.
Please.
Sure. Maybe start with that. Lucy, do you know anything else? Can you?
Does he howl?
She's like,
Does he help?
I didn't. This is what we've been researching. Go down! And she yells at the professor, and the professor runs.
Well, before the professor goes, I wanna grab him really quick and just be like, in the future, if you have any information that is going to put us in danger, you better be forthcoming with it. And I'm gonna intimidate him.
Hell yeah.
Oh, that's all right. 13.
He looks at you and he goes, "You don't scare me. What's coming does." And he runs.
That's fair.
And that is where we're going to end today's
But
session.
Lucy has some explaining to do.
Lucy does not Lucy. So they've been studying in there and they've been working together, but he's been lying to them.
What are they studying then? What
They're
are they
studying-
She'll tell us now, right?
Yeah.
They're studying they're studying what he said. They're studying the dark, black realms of the outer existence. Basically, it associates very similar to the information about the countdown clock, but something has been ailing him, and she's been very suspicious about it.
And now she's kind of putting it together.
Exactly.
Gotcha.
So, like I said, that's where we're ending today's session.
Great.
We will be back in 2 weeks. We're off a week, and then we will conclude Chapter 3.
You think so?
Yeah. Oh,
Cool.
yeah. Oh, yeah, for sure. It's the shortest of all of the chapters.
Oh, wow.
It was basically investigate the house and try to figure out that there's something shady going around. The information that you guys got, if you brought 2 pieces of information to Lucy, she would have confronted the professor. If you found 3 pieces of evidence, then you could have confronted the professor and gotten the information out and figured out what was going on before the attack.
Gotcha.
But you guys got 2 pieces, but it was getting a little bit.
It took a lot of time.
You took a while, and the whole point is that as soon as nightfall happens, this is when the attacks start happening.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
But not to fish for some praise, but you know when I said when the battle comes around, it's my time to shine.
Yeah.
So we're going to end there. So my name is Indigo. You can reach me on Twitter if you want to talk to me at IndigoQT.
Oh, and I'm Krug. You could talk to me. Wow. I looked at the back of a camera that wasn't even pointed at me. My name is Krug. You can talk to me at KrugQT on Twitter. Or if you want to reach anybody at QueueTimes, you can message at QueueTimes on Twitter.
At underscore QueueTimes.
At underscore QueueTimes on Twitter.
QueueTimes.
Just edit that part out.
Or at QueueTimes on Instagram.
My name is Jonas, and you can find me on Twitter all the time at Jonas Newhouse.
My name's Lauren, and you can find me on Twitter at TSQuintQT or on Instagram at TS_Quint.
And I'm William, and you can find me on Twitter at KWilliamWhite. And that's also my Instagram, but there is nothing there.
Thank you all very much for joining us. See you in 2 weeks.